But yeah, dude, if there's Mandarin, go click that. Oh my days, okay. We already got the match. It's gonna be Galaxy Bros versus Adrian.
All right, so we got the Honda. Love that outfit, by the way, up against Guile.
See it. Honestly, and it's kind of funny with this matchup being that both of them are charge characters, and both of them really love to hold down back. Perfect parry for Adrian. Get away from me. Back throw incident. Oh, no, not like this.
Oh, no. Nice. Trevor in the corner. Get the Oki. Oh, Armor's through all of it. This is close, but having the lead is so important in this matchup. And right now you can see just parry, wait. Oh, no. That's the loss of the lead, I think, just barely.
Yeah, and you're in burnout now, and you got to eat all this chip damage. You got to find a way out, whether you hold up or you just got hit by Adrian by the whole boom loop.
Yeah, that's solid, super solid choice right there. Don't need to go for anything risky. Don't need to try to DI for the stun or anything like that. Just say, I can chip you for 10,000 years, and that's exactly what I need. Nice, good block, good punish, the butt slam.
The booty bump. Uh-oh, back throw incident, good parry on the overhead. You know, Galaxy Bros has to find a way to stop the rhythm that Adrian's kind of delivering these booms at.
Yeah, again, getting the lead early, which is a pretty big deal. Getting some small little parries here and there, but we're spending a lot of drive meter right here just to get in. What you do need this lead back, so Adrian does find the corner again.
Solid. Great pressure. I'm loving this from Adrian right now. Just booming from afar. The classic Guile, but dude, he's like, headbutt, I'm out of there.
Yeah, 2 for 2 on the X headbutt. Really good reads. Oh, and now we're going to see the burnout from Guile. Oh, double burnout. Oh, this is so tough. Yeah, you had to try something right there. Honestly, it's one of those times where you got to make a stupid decision. And by stupid, I don't mean stupid. I mean just like a risky decision. Because if you let Guile get back out of there, you are almost certainly getting chipped to death with both Infernos.
Right, perfect parry. Toe boot. Dude, Adrian just is on a whole nother level right now. Galaxy Bros just can't seem to get their foot in the door, really.
Yeah, they have these moments here and there, but I think they may be giving a little bit too much space once they get the lead. There's going to be opportunity for something. Okay, no, just trying to bait me with flash kick right there. Driver to nothing.
I'm digging it, though. Just playing patient, playing safe. Oh, no, the cross up. Nobody home, though. Gets the parry. Perfect. Now he's in burnout, dude.
Oh no, what do you do here? All right, trying to sneak away, but you're definitely in, again, chip territory. Nice, getting the flash kick. Forcing a little bit more chip. Almost out of burnout. You can definitely survive through this, but no, gets the stun. There we go. Guaranteed that should be it. No drop. And nice.
He's got him, Adrian, cleaning it up. One more round away to close out this first game. I'm not sure. Are we running first to 3 tonight, or are we just keeping it classic first to 2?
I also have no idea. We'll see when they end. Also, I do believe the scores may be backwards at the moment, or the players may be switched during the games, but we'll get that fixed as well. Nice, the shimmy. I think that's a Corona video of her doing the for the shimmy, but that's going to hurt so bad. And Burnout's going to waste a lot of its time. We're almost at Burnout for Galaxy Bros. There it is. That's such great timing for the Burnout to Burnout match.
Double burnout, and yeah, I just got word from Mothership. These are all gonna be first to 3. We are gonna rock and roll all night long here, Chef.
Ooh, well, you know, honestly, it's been a pretty fast match for a matchup that we've seen go very slow, especially now that it's going to be 2-0 Adrian's favor. Doing a really good job of playing aggressively. I think it's really smart, like taking the opportunity to try to steal the lead back a lot. And Adrian's playing it really smart, not taking any risks doing that.
Headbutt, good punish here from Adrian. Has it, good combo. Back to the corner and back to the boom loops, man.
Oh, it's so hard to get out here. I mean, Honda, when you have the life lead, still the enemy has an opportunity to come back, which is what we saw earlier. But when you have this much of a life deficit against Guile, who has you in the corner, this is one of the toughest spots in the world, and that is going to be a perfect, I believe, very tough.
Damn! Okay, Adrian. You don't need to do my mans like that. Galaxy is, you know, he may be the size of the galaxy, but dog. Oh, cross cut? Nah, man, this guy's on a whole different planet right now.
A lot of drive rush grabs, which has been working really well. It's 100% success rate so far. Knee in the corner. Oh, and the jump back and the forcing the burnout as well. This might be over starting here.
Stuck. You just got to eat these perfect booms, Guile. So I'm going to put it in everybody's ear. When Guile says perfect, it does sound like he says cornbread. You can't even at me about this one. Does get meter back. Adrian's got a chance, though, to take the game here. Oh, no.
I mean, you can play somewhat patient now, but you can only play so patient. Okay, okay. Good first opportunity. Gets the link. Try Brashoki into command grab, or I should say median to command grab. Oh, that's going to be it, though. Just Roundhouse is going to be able to close that out, and that's going to be a clean 3-0 for Adrian. Honda still trying to kind of find his place, but we're going to go to another Honda, and this is going to be Jewelman going up against, I'm sorry, I didn't even see who we have, Rookie.
Yeah, it's Rookie, and it's, yeah, this, see, Jewelman, we've seen them time and time again between these online series, and I think Rookie's Papin is rocking the classic patented 90s shorts and classic Luke here, something I'm used to seeing Papin on.
Yeah, I think you might be right. Yeah, I think Rookie might be like a default name. But regardless, already doing very well. Nice. Doesn't quite get the perfect parry on the butt slam, but oh, DP through the DI. That's going to hurt really bad. But Jewelman going into burnout for the punish. Still manages to kind of even it up, but this is tough. Again, you got to be really careful about how you get in here. And yeah, you're going to get clipped. And oh no, could have been death. Still managed to guarantee the chip, though.
I like it. He's in the target combo into the Sandblast. Sandblast. Right into your noggin, dude. But Jewelman, perfect parries the stomp.
The meaty stomp of all time, too. That was beautiful. I mean, hey, you got against good players, you got to really be careful about how good your meetings are. You know, you got to barely delay it.
Look, good use of spacing here. Nice. Just parry the booty slam. Doesn't want to deal with it. Not even challenging the anti-air. What a perfect parry on the headbutt.
Yeah, this is a lot of really good parries so far. A lot of confidence. And yeah, you can definitely tell whoever Rookie is no rookie, you know, whoever they actually are. Should be another parry. Yeah, doesn't quite get the perfect parries on the butt slams. Again, missing them a lot. Maybe time to go for the DP, crosscut DP or something like that, but it doesn't matter. Such a lead, play it safe, and whoever Rookie is looking good.
Yeah, no, and actually just looking at the bracket here, Chef, it is, their tag is indeed Rookie. So, they are not a rookie, and definitely an MVP on their rookie card, I would say the least.
Yes, MVP so far, but Jewelman did get a pretty good opportunity. They're going to hold on to a little bit of pressure. At least they've got the corner this time. Oh, they didn't do anything with the falling neutral jump. They were maybe scared of like a drive rush up DP or something.
Versal has the chance, pushing Rookie to the corner. Jewelman, nice. Just playing some classic Honda. Oh,
there it is. They've been just a little bit early on those parries over and over and over, but I think finally Jewelman's like, okay, I think they're getting the timing. Maybe can't do quite as many butt slams.
Good, nice throw, get me out of here. Oh no, tries to get the cross cut, but that's gonna be a big punish counter. 2 meter to boot here for Jewelman. Is he gonna spend it? Safe jump, all right, Joe, throw!
That's what I get for saying maybe try that instead of the parries. It's just gonna get you instantly killed. Good spacing on those butt slams. The thing though is that like you can kind of change the spacing on the Honda's butt slam by just walking back, right? I mean, Honda can't move when they're butt slamming. Obviously, they're down charging, so we're not seeing that spacing too well from Rookie so far. And good for Jewelman for fighting back, but now they gotta get out of the corner. Butt slam, that's how you do it.
Butt slam, perfect parry, back throw incident, we call this, Chef. You know, keep stuff on the slow burner, but now you got to deal with throw loops against Luke.
Oh no, in burnout, this is tough. Oh, that should be that. Pretty clean here. Just gonna spend a little bit just for funsies. No permanent meter spendage. Now, see if Rookie can close it out again. Honestly, this Rising corner is just so big, whoever can hold it.
Pitches a throw on him. Yeah, dude, the corner being so challenging and like just so advantageous for both players, really. I mean, they really know how to keep their ground on it.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, so much corner carrying as well from Luke, just in general. Oh, my God, it lost! It actually lost! That's the power of Luke. That's the Luke advantage, baby.
We have the protagonist advantage. It doesn't just happen in anime games, it's also happening in Street Fighter as well. Go, no punish on the DI. DB!
Another. So this should be it. 2 meters on board. Probably gonna build a third. Yep, gonna build a third. Unnecessarily high amount of damage. That's gonna go to game number 3. 2-0 for Rookie. Easy peasy.
Wow. I mean, okay, I've seen Jewelman, you know, take the, you know, beat the trunks off of people left and right, but Rookie taking Jewelman to Pound Town.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody knows. Immediately, Jewelman's getting comboed, but is that the old school Jewelman Honda player? I'm assuming so. From Texas?
It is.
Okay, yeah, that's very old school. And yeah, currently getting a little bit run over. And once again, tough matchup. Luke's still very, very strong, but has a great opportunity here in this quarter to make this comeback.
Right throw, tries to make anything crazy. Good sweep counter hit, nobody home though. Good shimmy. See, Honda may be a big man, but that is all muscle. That walk speed that he has can really turn things around. And Jewelman playing the fundamental Street Fighter that round, and it just locked Rookie down.
Yeah, that was the first time. Well, okay, immediately with the perfect parry once again, but that was the first time that Rookie looked like on the back foot. They were just not able to deal with that pressure, and it was kind of just a normal strike throw pressure in that corner. But the DI is going to connect, and they wasted meter on that drive rush out of the normal to try to stop it. So now they're in a tough spot. Looks about 2 bars of drive meter left.
Has a chance. Rookie with 3 meter to boot. Jewelman sitting on 2, but it's only going to grow from here. No parry on the perfect.
Yeah, just playing kind of respectfully here. I mean, I think that was the first time that they went for it. That's so like clearly in a block string. So maybe they're going to be ready for it now. But Jewelman has now back to the corner. Rookie backing up, I think, just to build a little bit more drive gauge once again. They were getting a little bit low. Ooh, underneath with the headbutt. And now in Burnout. Burnout against Honda can be an absolute terror. That's going to go under, right? Yeah.
Up and under, but he is going to be able to get the punish. He's going to build some meter too, but no movies here. Jewelman on the board.
Well, what a matchup knowledge thing. Like, if I butt slam and they go under me with level 3, I can drive rush and stand heavy punch to punish. It's like, okay, that's perfect in a matchup knowledge. I guess people have a lot of matchup knowledge against Luke. It's not that strange, but very good to know in that specific situation.
Rookie now in the lead. Crosscut DP, get away from me, dude. Now the techs on the throws are coming out. Oh, I thought I was a believer.
You know, I still believe, but sometimes you gotta lose a little faith before, I don't know, it comes true. Oh, nice headbutt. That was actually really scary. Didn't have much life for the armor there, but it still ended up not working out in the end. So, Rookie, match point now.
Standing fierce coming out for Jewelman. And we got some carry to the wall here, Chef. Let's see what this man's got on the slow burner. Nice.
Again, a parry master. Rookie is just parrying everything. Oh, that's going to be huge. With the raw drive rush for more frame advantage on the first hit of the punish. That is just gross. I love it. Going to get back a lot of the meter as well during this animation. And oh, look at that damage.
The damage and the drive. Gauge damage too. It's not projectile involved. Not like this. Rookie gonna spend it, cash out, write that check, take it to the bank, keep it easy. Rookie 3-1 over Jewelman.
Projectiles, the bane of Honda's existence for 30 years or something like that. I don't actually know how they do with like Anaheim Convention Center and stuff, but okay, you know, we'll talk about that later. Rookie's coming back, and we're gonna get another Guile, different one though, this time Auto Dojo. So immediately we're gonna go into it.
Perfect. See, and I'm digging the pink here for Auto. But you got to go up against Rookie, who we saw a lot of belligerent offense the last time we saw them on. Oh, God.
Oh, belligerent DP going a little bit wide. This is going to hurt a lot, especially because you're already in the corner. And now you're in burnout. And now you're stunned. And now we're going to round 2. Oh, no, it lied!
No! Oh, God, commentator's curse, but bazooka knee, one of my favorite moves in fighting game history. Not a Guile player, by the way. I just love the move. I think it's so sick.
I love Guile normals. I've always loved Guile normals in kind of every game that he's in, and I'm just always bad at playing the Guile playstyle, which is really unfortunate because I love bazooka knee as well. I love like the back fist, everything like that. But okay, right now back foot is what I should say for Auto at least. They're the one in the corner just slightly, and again, big life lead dependent match. I mean, pretty much all Guile matches are.
True. Oh, flash kick, get out of my face. See, what I want to see from Otto, especially in this matchup, and it makes fighting Luke really, really easy, is using upside down kick. It is belligerent in this matchup.
It's a nice little move. Every move that kind of like gets you airborne in like Street Fighter games always tends to have like some pretty nasty uses. Oh, nice, the little shimmy. You're in burnout, so you gotta end this here, and just enough.
Huge for Rookie.
I was a little bit scared that level 1 wasn't going to quite be enough right there, but really good maths. I had less confidence than Rookie did, but Rookie knows. Rookie, again, no Rookie at all.
Safe. A not so safe jump, safe dash, if you will, to get back into their face. Rookie keeping it simple with the target combo. The combo sample number 3, I believe, on that.
Oh, this God, is going to be it. Yep, that gets trapped in the corner. That's been 2 times in a row that Rookie's been pretty dominant, I would say. Well, that was a perfect, geesh. But pretty dominant once they take the opponent to the corner. Just got to stay out of there. I mean, Guile definitely has some options to fight out of there, more than maybe some, but just seems like Rookie's offense. What is going on? We're just watching the bus. What is this?
Dude, the bus pulls up. I didn't know. Is the bus a character?
I think so. I mean, bus normals? That's got to be pretty good, you know? I don't know if you can block a bus. You can block a punch.
Blocked the punch, but a little bit of a spectator bug. And K-Dash, you just got to learn the matchup, dog. You're chilling.
I learned the bus matchup. Took the bus right away and into the lobby, unfortunately. I don't know. Things like that happen. Classic online tournament.
Yep. I mean, you know, it's the blunders of online, but it's kind of the charm of online.
Yeah. It's like the old school like microphones cutting out, like peaking when people are yelling into one microphone at the old school locals in person type of charm. But with online, it's like, oh yeah, disconnect after a match, or somebody disconnects partway through. It's just something you got to get used to. It's part of the culture.
The culture of the stage. I mean, and honestly, when I first initially saw this stage within like the artwork, I thought, dude, wait, Dudley's coming back, because this looks exactly like Dudley's stage from Third Strike, just on a different street corner.
Yeah, I could see that. Although they should have brought Dudley's car back. That would have been very, very funny. All right, this looks like we're getting back in. But yeah, that would have been really funny if just like at some point, Dudley's car drives back. Think about that, devs. Think about it.
I'm thinking about it. Yo, is that my boy Neo in the chat? What's up, Neo? I hope you're having yourself a good Tuesday, and you got some Street Fighter here for that ass.
I actually don't want to think about Dudley in this game. I feel like Drive Rush Dudley is just a little bit too scary, but we don't have to worry about that right now. We got somebody else with big ass fists for some reason. That's Luke, and he's scary with Drive Rushes as well.
He does. He's got that hella drive rush, and he's got big normals to boot. Nice crosscut DP for Rookie. Overhead knocks him on the Crondolium. Rookie.
That's basically exactly how Dudley would play. Drive rush up into the little overhead, forward roundhouse, whatever it is, and then you're done. It's over. Dash under.
You explode.
Yes, you would absolutely explode. I don't really want to think about drive rush combos with Dudley. Links in a machine gun blow, but back in the corner. This has been the toughest place for Otto so far. Obviously, it's the corner, but once again, it is looking hard to get out. All right, that should stop it.
I mean, use the bar. It doesn't matter. You'll get it back. The amount of meter Guile's able to get in this game is crazy. Rookie looking to not close it out yet. Drops the combo.
Just blocking. Finally does not go for the throw option. Uh-oh. Comeback very potential here. Oh, it goes underneath the back fist. That's rough. Good patience, though. That was a little bit scary at the end. Getting suspect.
I was getting, I almost jumped out of my chair a little bit. I saw the back fist go up and over the crouching Rookie, and I was like, my Tekken days are starting to haunt me in every game I go to.
I'm a Mortal Kombat player. I'm used to normals going over crouching opponents, so I'm jaded at this point, but it works the same way as Tekken. Let's see if we can get any more eyes stuck. Oh, good DP. Gotta get out of there.
Gotta get out of there, and I gotta put my opponent back onto the back foot. It is Otto trying to bazooka need their way out, but no explosive. Up and over, tries to get the whiff on it, but he's not there.
Oh, they're both backing up. This is a really scary spot for both, obviously. Both burned out. Perfect. Okay, first one out of burnout is going to be Auto. Oh, that should... no! A little bit too far forward. That's going to hurt a lot. Both now out of burnout.
Yeah, will have their meter back up and over. Rookie with a great reaction. Parries, though. Auto. One more chance. Goes low. Rookie looking to close it out.
Well, one round away. Match point. Just keep doing what they've been doing. Wow, immediately drive rushed up. Checked by a very classic round start Sonic Boom. Oh, that's going to hurt so bad.
Baby. That's going to hurt. Safe jump. Yeah, into throw, and Rookie back at it again. Oh, Auto with the mash this time.
Yeah, Rookie actually didn't spend as many resources as possible in that combo. Looking for like a one more confirm off of that. Doing some pretty good maths here, I would have to say. He's got to find like one little poke, one jump in, anything.
Close it out. This might be the chance. He gets the light confirmed into level 2. It's beast mode, baby. He's not going to kill.
It's close, but yeah, not quite enough. I feel like they could have maybe got a little bit more, but oh! Okay, opportunity to come back. Luke is in burnout. You can't get hit, obviously, at all. And the long leg of the law. The jump roundhouse just going so freaking stretchy. But nice stuff. Good choice. One of the first few raw jump-ins that we saw from Rookie. And it closes out the game. I want to know, because they're looking good. Very good.
Looking hella clean with it throughout the night. But we got Caznomix on the Kimberly versus Blonde. 5K on the Modern 10.
Yeah, I'm interested in both of these things. I love good Kimberly players. One of the most fun things to watch. That little speed up right there, that's the speed normally Kimberly plays at. That was actually not the speed up in the lobby. We actually already have a burnout, so this is going to be a really tough situation. Blonda not going to be surrounded for too much longer. Oh, the meaty slide. Very nice, actually. Little, almost unnecessarily good at that tough situation at the end, but I'm liking that a lot.
Really digging it. Though Blonda has to be careful with their meter management, right? If they continue to put themselves into these burnout situations, Kaz is going to make a mincemeat out of them.
Yeah, okay. Finally, Blonda does get the corner, but yeah, Caznomix is just going to fight out quite solidly, taking corner to corner. Gets a little bit of reset right there. Goes into level 3. I believe that should kill because it was a reset, so there's a lot less scaling. If there was a round 4, that would be a nice buff for the rest of the set, but there's not. So game number 2, very quickly. Blonda did find some action, though, this time around, at least. They managed to hold in the corner for just a little bit, but you really got to hold that against Kimberly. I mean, her weakness, her defense. It is, to be nice, it is trash.
Abysmal, some may even say. This poor character just got done dirty in the defensive wing. Though now with the implementation of Wake Up Drive Reversal being on every character now, and though being at just a little bit less minus, I would say it really puts her into a different style of defense versus the rest of the cast.
Yeah, I think it benefit her and Lily maybe more than kind of anybody else. I mean, there are a few others, but obviously they are kind of well known for their weak defense. Oh no, big whiff on the CA. That's going to be corner stun. Just goes for simple roundhouse. But yeah, I love where Kimberly's currently at. Obviously, a lot of people think she could use some buffs. I'm I'm not saying that's not true, but I think she's really cool with the good players play her. Nice drive rush, or sorry, drive impact on reaction to drive impact.
Like it. You know, visions of Guile, and just how well. Oh, the can is there. Perfect parry for Blonde. No, Blonde. You had the gas. Your foot was on the pedal, and your transmission gave out.
I know. Isn't that the worst? That happens to me as a player all the time. All right, level 3. That's going to be the KO. Perfect. But I'll do like the sickest thing in the world. I'll be like, I'm so freaking good, and then I immediately drop the combo afterwards, and I'm like, I am so freaking bad. And I think kind of everybody knows that feeling in fighting games. But I think she's one of the coolest characters. I would like to see her get a little bit better. But we're like already into the next match. We're going quick. There's PapinFGC.
Yeah, this is what I like to see. I'm a big fan of Papin, but AlanDirty here on the Guile. We've been seeing a lot of Guile tonight, and you know what? I'm kind of okay with that. Seeing this character cook and just how the different levels of play you can see on Guile is exciting.
if they give them an opportunity to, which right now I get the curse out. Oh no, that was a parry right there. What an unfortunate time to attempt that parry, or maybe the smartest flash kick of all time. But Papin does have a good amount of time here, a good amount of leeway. Has to be careful of the burnout. That's the one big thing. I mean, especially if you're gonna be blocking booms. Not gonna matter. Long leg of the law. I don't know why I call every big normal the long leg of the law, but that is seriously a long leg.
I mean, it's a massive stretch. It's about 2 Texas counties away, or maybe the distance between North to SoCal. You can see it happen, and AlanDirty now with some good booms. There it is! Upside down kick and forward Sobot. Turn this matchup into hell for Luke.
Yeah, it's just about finding the ranges and like the time even to do it. Obviously, when you're on the back foot, it gets tough, especially if you get hard shimmies like that with the neutral jump. You're in a tough spot in the corner. Nice. I love that challenge a lot. Crouch like kick worked really well.
Ooh. Alan ready for it, goes for the throw up the back sway, tries hit with the Brian back 2, but nobody home. Papin gonna close it out. That one was for you, Mr. Leapfrog in chat, and Papin gonna close this out with 1-0 with the CA.
Why don't they just sidestep the fireballs? Hey, Terry can do that, maybe. Very possibly when he comes out, all right? Just gotta wait for your character, you know? They'll put Terry in Tekken eventually, right? It's gotta happen, I'm sure.
They put Geese.
Yeah.
Geese is in the other game.
Right, yeah, Terry, he'll spread into everything. They already got one SNK character. Oh, big jump over. That didn't hurt. Like it.
Big damage, gets the charge, safe charge. Joe, get away from me, said AlanDirty.
Oh, throw out of the corner. I'm not sure if that was necessarily intentional. Just one of those things where it's like, oh, I just got the throw as they jump over. And now you're in a tough spot. But there's burnout for Papin, but it's not going to matter. Pop, 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 pop,
pop. Pop, pop, pop.
Pow. Unbelievably good super. Really fast. Stupid fast, to be 100% honest. Oh, wow, weird trade. I thought that crouching heavy punch was going to fully clear the AA, but not quite.
Sadly, nobody home, but dude, here we go. Alan keeping things very Guile coded, if you will, just crouching forward and approaching with booms using all of Guile's great command normals, upside down kick, bazooka knee, just playing standard Guile. And this is as crazy as it may sound, this is so sick.
Yeah, no, I mean, we've actually seen a lot of really aggressive Guile today, so I do like this more like mid-range Guile, like using the normals, exactly like you're saying. But unfortunately now it is the getting throw loops Guile. Oh, no. That's it. Didn't even need to take him into the air, honestly. That was like just 3 big chunky normals in a row. But Papin looking really good. But I do like the style that AlanDirty's playing.
Oh, the shimmy to cover the bimmy. Papin now keeps Alan in the corner. Flash kick.
Just gotta find a way out of the corner, though. That's the problem. So far, we haven't really seen AlanDirty escape the corner. And gotta find a way. Gotta find a back throw or something. Gotta find a way to not just get comboed, I guess. That works as well.
Safe jump. Oh, good. Check out the throw. AlanDirty ready for it. Okay, trying to close up the round, but sorry. Spine buster.
I feel like maybe there was some way to convert into level 1 right there, but they didn't really need it. Huge advantage as well, so just take some damage. Nice shimmy again.
Lord have mercy, Papin is on a whole other playing field right now. AlanDirty, the frame kill off of this standing medium.
2 loop, 1 block, death. That should be, no, went for the reset. That's not even gonna kill. Oh, unnecessary. But Papin is going to close it out 3-0. You know, we've had a lot of 3-0s. I do have to say again, AlanDirty, I really like how
Ursa on the Honda.
Oh, the happy Honda days over here. I don't know why there's so many Hondas, all with the correct choice in outfit at least.
Dude, the vacation is super clean. I love the hat, I love the flora, and the shirt with the black and gold looks clean.
Yeah, also like a dress shirt with, or not a dress shirt, but like a Hawaiian shirt with the shorts. That is definitely the tech. Right now, though, looking super good in game. Oh, and the drift forward with the neutral jump heavy punch. That is nice. That's a very classic old Honda for a million years, but just getting a perfect spacing on it.
Keeping it easy. Kaz now gotta play the zoning game. Uh-oh, right show throw.
Oh, just short on that drive rush, crouch medium kick. Still gets the A headbutt though, so they're doing pretty solid. No full conversion off the jabs.
Has it, get him with the hands, putting Kaz into a bad situation. Good sweep. Oh man, dude, that was so meaty. Put them in burnout.
This is gonna be tough. All right, 2 grabs all the way into the corner. Yeah, immediate stun. All right, what are you gonna do? Full combo with the paint can. I like that. Gonna get one more juggle off of that. One more paint can setup. And just trying to do pressure. No sort of mix-up right there. Good defense.
I'm really digging it. Oh, spends the meter to get out. Putting Kaz now into YOLO slide. Next the throw. Oh no, dude, you can't be doing something like that. Kaz is your burnout and the headbutt.
That's actually pretty scary. I mean, there was a chance to use some sort of super between headbutt to headbutt to headbutt to headbutt, but just none came out, and now you can't see that meter for anywhere else. So game 1 to Ursa, pretty solidly. Finally, we're seeing a Honda win here.
See, Honda is a good character. You just gotta let them cook just a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit of space. Oh, actually, you know what? We did see one Honda game win before. Right now, though, already burned out in the corner. That is looking very scary. Nice! Got the jump out into a weird air reset, which allows him to get out of the corner with the butt slam. All really smart stuff.
Oh, nah, dude. Burnout is such a crazy cool mechanic. Punish them for blocking. Ursa gonna sit on him.
It's a crazy cool mechanic until you're the one burned out in the corner against Honda. Then you're like, I don't know if I like this mechanic. But no, it's fun to watch, and it's fun if you're on the giving end of that. And right now, sheesh, Ursa looking so aggressive.
Dude, the full combo dos koi. Keeping it Honda, if you will. Working on the perfect with the big rising leg. Ursa bringing it 2-0.
Wow, and especially from what we saw from Kaz earlier, this is really impressive. Kaz needs to find the knockdown, but one of the strange things about Honda is that the knockdown game, the Oki situation is very different. So even finding that Oki is just a little bit different when you do get that knockdown with Kimberly.
Dos koi has a chance. Nice. Good confirm from UrsaRising with the drift forward heavy.
Patience. Oh, okay, Lens jump in. This is a good opportunity. Gonna be a lot of wall carrier here. I'm assuming that's the main goal. Yeah, I'm not gonna spend any meter or anything like that. Now you're in the corner. Now you're gonna be scared.
Kimberly does have the option to not just drive impact, but also has the jump delay elbow. The delay elbow setup is bananas. Nice. Level 1.
I like that, all off an overhead into the can. That was a really nice setup. That's gonna be very plus, and grab should, nope, not enough, but meaty will be. Couldn't armor through that. Once you get down to that life, it is very tough to get out of that situation with Honda not being able to armor through things.
Good parry, Ursa, but Kaz fighting back, dude. Here we go. We get to see some Kimberly shenanigans.
Oh, yeah, there we go. That right there is just such a good denial tool. Obviously, EX Headbutt is pretty good defensively in general, but Kimberly just arms through all of her multi-hits. Is so good. Now you're in the corner, burned out. Nice! Wow, the run went through the command grab? That was really interesting. Maybe the flip started up fast enough.
Low goes low this time. Level 3 to boot. You're going to get that buff, and we get to get the new remix on the scene.
Burn starts playing. This is tough. Honestly, the chip potential is not really there with Kimberly, not nearly as much as some other characters, so mostly fine just blocking, but eventually you are going to get locked into that stun, and hey, not a 3-0 this time. We're at least going to see 2-1.
We get to see a little bit more action for you guys. Uh-oh, YOLO slide? Kaz is a believer.
Hey, you know, sometimes you just gotta believe. Any character that has a slide, if it's unsafe, you just gotta throw it out like once a set at minimum. Just to make sure that they know you're willing to do it. But put the fear in their hearts.
Right away, get standing medium kick. Has so much mileage for this character. No, but the whiff punish from Ursa.
Oh, I like that. Going for like a little bit of a dash just to get a little bit of extra space on the knockdown, a little bit more corner carry, because that's where they've been winning. Unfortunately, back throw is going to reverse the situation, so all your corner carry becomes my corner carry. Good parry. You're good. You're safe.
Keep it simple. Nice. See, I'm really digging the standing roundhouse. Good anti-air setup for safe jump.
underneath. Oh, we're trying to parry like a neutral jump. That was really a hard read. Oh, chip. Yeah, that's gonna be chip. Guaranteed. Good, smart choice. That was like kind of a lot of life left, so I was kind of scared that wasn't gonna work.
Really clean. What an exceptional idea there from Kaz implementing the chip. Sorry, but I'm gonna headbutt out of here, dude. UrsaRising does have the hands on lockdown. My man said, all rise.
Oh, that was close to maybe like an unsafe situation, but not quite. Now we're gonna take it back to mid-screen, basically. I would be careful of headbutts. I was gonna say heavier headbutt right there might be like jumped over and then suddenly you're in the corner. So I do like the fact that it was a little bit of a shorter headbutt, obviously not just keep it safer, but to prevent that from happening. And now, good corner carry.
Has parry on lockdown though. Kaz, no, has CA to turn something around. Ursa spending the meter to tie up the round count.
Match point now. Ursa just needs one more. Kaz needs one more to tie it up. Oh, that headbutt hit so high in the air, and that's two headbutts that are hitting. Things are starting to look really scary. You gotta get out of there. Jab, no confirm off of that. I believe it was a counter hit, so maybe could have found something, but just gonna, oh no, with the shoulder.
Has it? Those koi, dude. It is the power of the sumo spirit.
We're seeing a lot of really good sweeps that are connecting, but we haven't really seen all that much off of their Oki that they've been giving. All right, we're in the corner. This has been the best position that we've seen Kaz in so far, but the burnout's going to prevent a lot of good options. Can't parry that. Maybe tried, honestly, which is why they just kind of stood there and took that. But, okay, finally out of it. You're safe. Evenish life. This is scary. Full meter for both.
Okay. Sends it to the corner. Got to be careful, though. Has a chance. 4 stun. Level 3 CA for Ursa. No reaction, though. The Crush Kaz got to close it out. No drop.
Oh, they could have just done straight up level 3, straight up level 2 even might have killed right there. That was really scary that they went for like a normal combo, but it was all right in the end. They picked it up. That is still just got to be a little bit, I don't know, nerve-wracking, I think, to kind of go for a combo that was not the kill combo. But our first final game of the day, our first game 5.
And I hope it is not the last. See, I love it when we get to see more games, and that's what we're here for, man. Just games upon games. I heard you like games, so we got games in your game.
Games and games. I mean, rock, paper, scissors is a game, technically, and that can kind of be in a game. That is the nature of fighting games. All right, did go into burnout to get that knockdown, and this is going to get a little bit of Oki with the drive rush. Yep, plus, and then the block. Okay, very scary. That's gonna work though. No projectiles to stuff this time from Maluk. Finally using that wake up super.
Has the chance to it, yeah. We've been spending all evening seeing that super getting crushed by sand, pocket sand. But Kaz, no projectile to boot. Perfect parry. Get away from me. Teleport shenanigans.
So much wall carry, but parry scaling means that was very low damage. But all you need is this carry. All you need is this Oki. There's the perfect parry. We're starting to get them a little bit more and more. The butt slams have to stop, I think. Oh, that was a cool little setup.
I like it, using the Tatsu can to make sure that the Tatsu was safe. Spend the raw drive impacts from Kaz have been catching me so off guard. Just to see them use it in neutral has been blowing me away.
Hey, it hasn't been like hard countered very much. Oh, back in the corner. This is really good. They try to parry as well. They go into burnout. Okay, you got to have a side switch here. I don't know exactly the side switch combo, but no, actually just gonna go for a normal combo. Oh, could have spent some meter. Oh, they finally pick it up. That is really scary. That has been 2 combos that have won should have won the round in a row that have gone to like 1 more hit from Kaz. But now match win for both players. Final round.
Final game, final round scenario, man. This is what I live for. The goosebumps are already rising on my body. I cannot handle this level of excitement. Both are equal in drive. Both are equal in meter. This is where it comes down to. Oh no!
Wait, didn't expect maybe that's a whiff punish, but it actually hits those too much advantage, but no punish again! 2 times in a row! Or it says a huge life leak. Drop the combo. No, wake up parry didn't work! You could have waken up and whiff punished! Oh, they expected that was maybe gonna be delayed a little bit longer. Okay, big chance here. No, good reaction, but you're not dead yet.
Oh my god, another one! Kaz has a chance. Level 3. Gotta be the meaty low. Oh my god, dude, no way. Kaz has a chance to spend CA here. They're gonna use it.
Okay, level 3, this is great. This is perfect for them. They've got to be careful. That meter is on board, and we've seen now that wake up super worked twice. The wake up level 1 from Ursa. So you gotta not get hit by the last one. Gets the overhead, one more hit.
Oh my god.
The grab isn't enough. It is the comeback from Kaz. Nearly an 80% comeback, spending all their meter in the final round. So I chose random letters in front of my name, and unfortunately, I very lost. But also follow you as well. But right now, we gotta follow the match.
Ryu and Ed.
And Ed,
the
yes.
boxer.
Oh, and this is Adrian. So playing multiple characters. The first player that we've seen to actually choose multiple characters within this bracket, which is pretty cool.
And Ed is definitely one of the characters that I've always had my eyes on. I played him a ton in 5, and he is just in my opinion, one of the coolest designs for a mid-range boxer I've ever seen.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to create an original boxer anymore in fighting games, but Ed, especially current iteration Ed, is very unique. Also, a character that came out and was considered, like, other people were like really doom and gloom for a while, but currently is sitting in very high competitive levels, being used by a lot of players. So, pretty strong, I would say.
Very strong and very cool. Projectile game, really long range with the flicker normals. But Tayson on the sashimi Ryu. This man's got holes in his pants.
A lot of rough life out there. I don't think Ryu's had a day job in his life though. He's just pretending that he has. His aggression though, so far, we've seen Tayson's aggression being super good, and that's really what's been winning. All right, finally we're gonna see an opportunity for some at least knockdown pressure from Adrian. Doesn't really get too much out of it. I like that, just backdashes away.
Kill rush in, nobody home though. Just gonna use the projectile. Nice low jab flicker, nobody home.
Yeah, and right here in this mid-range game, we're seeing a really good job of just using like normal Hadoukens from Tayson, just to like make sure that like kind of flicker range is like not as threatening. And okay, there we go. Gonna land a hit. But I like this. Look at it, trying to get right back in that medium range, and it's been doing pretty well. But finally, the counter is nice conversion. Gonna spin the bar. That should be it. Oh, not quite.
Oh, tries to get him. Nobody home. Flicker jab. Low forward. Gonna catch Adrian. Time of the round count.
Yeah, just I like the attempt at the punish there, but especially against Ed, you're going to be able to punish that super easily. Or I should say the other way around. Ed should be able to punish that easily. I like this, just sitting in the corner, just waiting.
Waiting for the flicker charge up. Oh, good cross about the jumping light kick.
Ooh, that might have been the first actual wake-up DP that we've seen, and into a perfect parry against the air normal. Didn't get the full conversion, but you're still doing pretty well right here. You got a pretty big lead.
Nice. Good kill rush. He's in. No standing heavy. He's got the chance. Level 2 to boot.
Almost an unnecessary level 2. Like, when the first hit of a level 2 kills from Ed, you're like, there could have been more. I would have liked to see it, maybe, but it's just, you got it. You got the damage you needed. They could have had way more life and you'd have been fine.
Great use of the just standing normals, but here we go. Wandering Tayson gets a great block. Great punish, too.
Yeah, going for the full drive impact punish. That's usually like a training mode thing when DP's with, but that thing is just so negative that you just know that you can take it. Does have the corner, but gotta make sure. Yeah, a lot of these drive rushes in from Adrian have been doing really well. It's hard to kind of block all forms of approach from Ed.
Oh, the sway back! Holy moly, talk about a shimmy. My man's looking like Tayson the way he be dancing.
Yeah, see, we were talking about DJ sways. We were kind of right. Just different character.
Nice. Kill rush, jumping light kick?
Okay, just an instant jump back, but it worked. It was a counter hit as well, and ends up taking the round. This Ed, I kind of felt like it was a little bit slow to start off. Maybe just because Adrian has been playing Guile before or whatever, but it is looking really good right now to me.
And it's a different kind of playstyle too. You know, you have the kill rush to create so much kinds of pressure, and just the standing jab throw mix up. Kill rush, nice hit confirm.
Kill rush into drive rush into, you're just all the way across the screen. Oh, no anti-air right there. There have been a lot of backdashes from both these players. I like that, just trying to get at the optimal range. Oh, that was safe. Did a little bit early. Trying to bait that, I think, intentionally. Did like a crouching short out of that. Or maybe it was a crouching medium kick. I don't know.
Oh, baby! Tayson!
Very nice. Staying on the board. Needs to not fall 2-0 here.
You can continue that kind of style, that pressure. Nice from forward heavy punch. Porting knuckle, I think the move is called.
I don't remember any move names. there have been moves in this game that have been here for 30 years, and I get the name wrong. Oh, that had to have been a misinput. I think that might have been an accidental, like an attempt to fireball, and they got the big DP. Or it was the heaviest read of all time, but it's definitely the heaviest punish of all time. That is going to hurt super bad. Gotta feel bad to end that way. Yeah, that is GG 2-0 so far for Adrian.
Damn. First off, what an insane combo from Adrian. Tayson flipping a unfortunate button, but cool guys don't look at explosions. Adrian looking to close out this set, dude. Ed is such a sick character, but I cannot forget about the man who made this game as cool as it is, and that's Ryu.
Yeah, I think Ryu is super cool in this game as well, especially post last buffs, but just in general, a lot of his mechanics. I think his level 2 is very fun. Not that we're seeing it all that much at the moment, but playing a really strong mid-range game here from Tayson.
Oh, nice, good back throw. So my kick.
Oh, that got over weirdly deep. I think maybe they thought it was going to be a crossover, but it was ended up just kind of like landing in front neutrally. That's one of the first times that we've seen an attempt to drive impact through a fireball from mid-range, which technically we could be seeing from both these players, but it's obviously a huge risk.
Boom, Tayson answering back with medium pots to close out the round. My man has the lead for the first time in a game.
Well, they need to win a lot more in a row if they want to make this comeback. They're down by 2 whole games in the set, but they could do it. It's always the first step, and the first round is the first step. Oh, gets it by the flicker. It's going to be the full juggle. Just goes for immediate once again for a little bit more pressure, and is going to catch the maybe counter hit, or at least not blocking.
Oh, nah, dog, the kill rush. You see my man just jumping in. Standing light gets to confirm level 3 on deck for Adrian, but he probably just needs at least level 2 to do it. Keep it simple. I almost said while running 2. That is a Steve move, Amalek. You're not watching Steve right now. This is Ed Street Fighter 6. I've been playing Tekken all afternoon.
No, we got to start commentating this with Tekken notation, you know? Okay, hits him with a nice drive rush 2, and then, hits him with the 1+3 grab.
1+3 grab, I dig it. I mean, really, Adrian's down forward 1 pressure.
Yeah, there we go.
Perfect parry. Gets the 2+4 throw. Can't break the generic.
That is me in Tekken. I can't break the generic. Don't test me. I don't want to see it. I'm gonna cry. Nice, catches the low forward, going for normal actual inputs here, but that should be enough. Can bounce. Gonna spend the extra bar, and ooh, that is so much damage. The fancy way to spend 3 bars.
Damn. Okay, Ed is sick, but like, dude. But I mean, that's really beside the point. We're going to see these two. It's going to be Rookie versus JDR. JDR on the Juri, Rookie on the loop. They did their button check. They did their test connection, and we are just going to go right back into it.
All right, now this is a battle of pretty good normals, and there we go. Immediately, we're gonna see one of the good normals win, that crouching medium kick from Luke. But we're probably gonna see a lot of crouching medium kick from both here, just trying to control that medium space, drive rush from both sides as well. I mean, both these characters have the tools to kind of fight from a lot of different angles on the screen. You're not gonna be able to save the projectile that much, but also you don't have to worry about just kind of blocking a few. It's gonna be pretty even so far.
Okay. Good use of the parry, but though JDR is keeping Rookie in the corner and locked down, which is kind of weird. Something that I don't see a lot of Juris do is play this really weird lockout kind of gameplay.
Yeah. Oh, actually, nice, really nice whip punish right there. Oh, but a great perfect parry. And again, I was talking about this earlier. Rookie has been our best perfect parrier by a huge margin so far this tournament. Unbelievably good. I mean, that is like a specific, obviously, like +2 into like an 8-frame normal or something like that. Just knowing that exact time to get the perfect parry on what is a common block string for Juris. Rookie is good.
He's got the knowledge. He's got the perfect. He might just have a safe jump, but he's going to just continue to be in your face. My man burnt himself out like no other prodigy right now.
Yeah, this is a big risk to take, especially because you don't really have that much of a lead. Oh, tried for the perfect parry on the charge, but didn't quite get it. All right, gonna get the first big pickup. Gonna go right to that level 3. Shouldn't be enough, I think, but is gonna put him into a winning position.
Yeah, hella life lead. Though you gotta be careful. If Rookie does get a meter, like they just get meter back, they could kill JDR right now.
Yeah, that's it. That's
Oh
that.
yeah, you're dead. Good night. See you later.
Boom, and then one hit, and then oh wait.
Oh, safe jump.
Oh, that works as well. Okay. I think that they weren't confident that was going to kill, and maybe they were right. I thought that they were going to be able to get it, but hey, they went for one more mix into it. They played it safe. I could have very much been wrong, and I think they just didn't want to give that opportunity because they were also pushing them towards burnout, so maybe that was just the best bet. So good stuff. Rookie taking game number 1 very barely, though, and immediately a crouching medium kick with the drive rush canceled.
That was, we've seen some time and time again where I see Luke's crouching medium punch do some completely disgusting things, and that was another one of them. I saw JDR go for crouching light and it whiffs, and crouching medium punch just slamming Rookie into the dirt.
Ooh, that was actually kind of a scary whiff right there. We do have a zombie in the chat saying that was not going to kill. I believe that. I believe that it could have been just short. I figured with CA it was probably going to be enough, but oh wow, that was such a preemptive drive impact. They caught like a late crouching medium kick.
Putting JDR in the corner, catching him. Nice use of the sandblast. Drive it back. You get the dizzy. What's the combo here, Rookie? Safe jump. Good tech.
Yep, same exact safe jump that basically ended that last round. Okay, good block. Just has to get rid of this drive rush meter. So that at least has a chance to recharge. Good, perfect parry. All right, that one should be enough, even with the scaling. This is I feel like one of the closest matches that we've seen. They're going really down to the wire kind of every single round.
Toe to toe, arm for arm, leg for leg.
Foot for foot with Juri. Nice. Forced the tech right there.
Nice. Tech's away. Back to the mid screen. Good use of crouching medium punch here for Rookie. Overhead. Check the Crondolium. Rookie's got a chance to cash out here.
Oh no. I don't know if there was supposed to be more right there, but that's really, you didn't want to get to the other side at the very minimum, which is gonna hurt really bad. There's the stun, and that should be more than enough. Oh wait, no, that could have definitely been bar spin, right? I mean, that was easy KO, but okay, there's still a chance here. Back in the corner, this is exactly where you want to be. Oh wait, no, they were airborne. There was the guaranteed. It didn't stun them.
Oh my God, level 3!
Underneath, but you still got the punish. You still got the punish. Yeah. Good stuff. That was scary. That was for sure should have been meter spent. I think maybe they thought that they didn't need to spend it, or that maybe they thought they didn't need to spend it and they hadn't won the first round or something like that, but they went for something completely not there. And yeah, big whiff on the level 3. Goes underneath. How many times have we seen that from Luke's?
Seen it time and time again. Come on, man. The games have been so good. We just needed to get them rolling.
Oh yeah, we're rolling for sure now. I feel like every game's gonna be like this after this, but tries to get the shimmy, did not get the tech forced out from JDR. Really good patience, really good defense over from JDR. Hasn't really been opened up. They're just kind of losing by getting hit on offense more.
Right, catching their timing, JDR, and it has been working out for them in the long run. Tries to jump over, gets the throw. Offense start for JDR potentially.
Oh, that's the second time in a row. Okay, so that is definitely like a thing. Rookie's doing the drive impact after a big whiff to normal to try and catch a mistimed whip punish, or a misspaced whip punish. Nice instant jump medium punch and dive kick. That's the first time we see that this set. We actually just get paw. We get paw. Which goes on the first hit. Rookie though, taking the first round there. Had to spend a little bit of bar, but they're both building so much meter here. They haven't really spent all that much, even when it kind of felt like maybe they could. Oh, that's insane. Oh, no. Tried for a little bit more, but was a little bit far on the weird maybe dive kick block pushback.
Good.
Oh, dude, did you see that from JDR? Tries to check the drive rush, but no, it whiffs, and now you're stuck in the corner. Rookie fighting for their life with the impact and has a chance to kill here. They just might do it.
I think this one kills. I'm not confident anymore when that first one didn't. Okay, this one kills for sure. Yeah. That is... I mean, that was a lot of really unfortunate things in actually two different directions. I mean, initially, Rookie had that really big drop putting him in the corner, but then just a weirdness. It's one of those things where it's like one little bit of spaghetti happens, and then suddenly everybody's slipping on pasta sauce, and you never know who's going where.
That's the counter hit drive rush out of the corner, dude. JDR, you're a madman. Rookie's been jab checking every drive rush they can.
I mean, this is such a drive rush set of characters that they both know what they want to do because they kind of want to do a lot of the same things. Oh, great drive impact reaction. And that is also going to burn out JDR. This is tough. Jumps twice. That's unsafe. You're going back in that corner. And you are not ever leaving. Oh, wait. That almost got over, but there was perfect spacing so that Sandblast was safe. Nice stuff.
What it's about right now. See, Rookie. See, I think really what it's going to come down to here, Chef, is that it's consistency. Who's going to be able to be consistent throughout the entire set and not go through that mental breakdown? You know, you start playing really longer sets, your mental starts to, overclock, and you start making bad decisions.
Yeah, we have started to see like few more jumps from JDR, and Rookie has been somewhat taking advantage of them. We'll see if we can beat another one if we even need to. We are going to force yourself into burnout for that conversion, but that's going to be a good amount of time to build it back. That's also going to put JDR like a hit away from burnout themselves, and you're in the corner with infinite life lead. Wake up normal!
Oh my god. The whiff punish. No anti-air from Rookie. The drive gauge, dude, is so low. Sweep.
Dash up sweep. Oh, okay. Burnout's gone. Oh, just held on to it. Said, oh, nothing's coming right there. This might be over. And Rookie gonna take it 3-1. I'm surprised that didn't go to Blanka's online, which is always the key. But oh, I was really excited for this one. Papin going up against Rookie, who have both been really strong with the loop.
Indeed, especially both of these Lukes love the corner.
Yeah, this is obviously, well, actually, this is our first mirror for tonight, but obviously the life lead matters a lot in the mirror because your tools just literally mirror each other. So corner positioning matters a lot, life lead matters a lot, resource management matters a lot because just a slight lead is a bigger lead than a lot of other matchups.
And let's see if PapinFGC is going to use going to use the little bit of their drive gauge. No, they're going to hold on to it. Very smart. Rookie's burnt out. They're close to the corner. Let's see if the DI comes out, and it does.
Whoa, I thought that jump heavy punch was going to go over, but they were confident and they were right. It looked like really weird blowback, but good conversion. Spends the one bar just to make sure that it is enough, and it certainly is enough. So I'm taking first round, but again, I think this is going to be kind of like a slow start for both of them to kind of feel each other out with the same mirror normals.
Slow start? We're already in the corner, and
True.
Papin has half their life gone, and we only are 12 seconds in this match. Maybe slow for Luke.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey.
They're burning himself out as well. That's classic Luke behavior. But with that much of a life lead, I was going to say you kind of can, but now this is super scary.
All right, Papin once again has Rookie in the corner, and Rookie this time says, hey, I saw a drive rush. You're too close to me. Eat this level 2.
That's a good call. Honestly, we haven't seen anybody super out of a drive impact in the corner against or in burnout so far today on broadcast, and it's kind of the first time that we've seen anybody in burnout defensively use a super. Maybe like a Honda did it once, but good call. They really needed it.
Well, but it happened in the last game, and when you keep doing what works, you also become predictable.
Safe-ish jump. This is now they're actually playing a little bit slower. I would have said that, but Papin immediately burning themselves out. We did see that was kind of the recipe for disaster earlier.
Now it's Ricky's turn to have more drive gauge than their opponent, but Papin's so close to recovering, but they're not going to recover after that shimmy attempt. Still in the corner. Will Rookie throw that DI just to make sure? No, they're going to just throw a throw. And
second throw. That's how it be. You got to make the right read right there. That's always a tough situation. Throw loops when you're exactly one throw from death, but really close stuff. Rookie taking just the first one just barely.
Wonder Chef, how do you feel about mirror matches?
I love watching mirror matches. Like most people, I usually don't like playing mirror matches. Kind of depends on the mirror. Sometimes they're good, but I think, especially when it's something like a Luke mirror match where the characters have like every tool, I think they're usually pretty fun. Like any sort of Shoto mirror match or Luke mirror match or somebody, you know, who's got like full screen presence, close presence. I like it.
You're like, you are in the minority, my friend, but I respect your opinion. Remember, I played Guile, and I hate this mirror match.
Okay, well, the Guile mirror match, you see, that's different because you just throw projectiles at each other a lot, and you're like, I really hope I don't lose life lead here. But you know, when you have like a character like Luke, you can show a lot of who you are as a player, exactly like that. Like, are you gonna play more aggressive? How are you gonna spend your meter? Where do you want to play optimally? Because your range is the exact same as the opponent. So I think it's cool.
Right now, Rookie's kind of losing their cool in the corner, but they always find a way to bust out. 2 drive rushes, got caught charging the burn knuckle. An excellent call from Papin. Throw the OD, get the chips, get the win.
And no real options right there. No meter on the side of Rookie. No way to really escape that situation. Perfectly out of range as well, even if they'd somehow, I don't know, gotten through.
Holy cow!
Good read, good call right there. I mean, I like the attempt to super through, but unfortunately now you're cornered.
The call out was there, but the distance was not.
Yeah, just barely. I think that was just barely by like a fraction. So now there's no meter for the side of Papin, so things are just completely flipped around. Rookie gonna probably build a level 2 in this combo on them.
Papin going to get the corner carry, and look at the distance. We're already from left to right. Rookie in the corner.
This is, I think, been the first time that Papin's really like cornered Rookie, kind of like this phase of the game. Unfortunately, now switching sides again.
They both
went for it.
They both dropped the sledgehammer.
Oh no! You see, mirrors are fun. Mirrors are fun when you both go for the silly option at the exact same time.
They both went, hey, let's drive rush into the middle and throw the overhead.
It's so funny too, they like barely have been doing that the entire set, and they both chose to do it at the exact same moment for the first time. That's so funny. Burnout now for Rookie, and they're in the corner. I feel like this is gonna lead to a stun, but you do have a ton of meters, so you gotta be careful.
These burnouts have been getting quicker and quicker, and that's because the candle is being burned on both ends for both these fighters.
Because they're Luke players. No. Oh, there we go. Not going to be able to drive rush into the overhead from both sides if one of them doesn't have any drive rush meter. So this is going to be a chunk of damage right at the end of the burnout. And they're one grab or anything away. They've got to guess, but Wake Up Jam's going to at least give them some space.
Not to mention, we got a level 3 for our Memphis. For Memphis, we're going round trip, baby. Get me a souvenir and some barbecue while you're out there, Luke.
It's actually going to leave Papin a pretty low draw. Never mind, I was going to say drive meter, but it's not going to matter. Just the crouching medium kick connecting. And so that's going to be Rookie 2 games in a row now, I believe. Just barely, though. This I keep getting confused as who's even winning. But of course, Rookie's the one in the trunks, and Papin's the one in the classic outfit.
And we also got to give a shout out to our mission control team for letting us look at this overlay in real time, allowing commentators like myself to know the round state. Yep, Rookie 2-0. That's how I know. I let them tell me.
I just trust them. I don't remember things. One round goes too long. Nice big chunky combo, and more importantly, Rookie is very, very close to not having any gauge. And actually, now both of them, they're gonna go for the burnout, and I like that comboing to force them both into burnout into the drive impact. Very interesting strategy.
Rookie is not afraid to use their super gauge prematurely to get out of bad situations. Stand heavy kick finds the mark. Papin one interaction away, and the interaction is a standing heavy from Rookie, putting themselves on set points.
This is that was a very cool idea, though, to put them both in burnout by comboing into a DI that just burns you both out. But looks like it didn't quite work. So Rookie just needs to clutch up one more. Again, in the trunks, very important to remember.
Now, both these fighters are not afraid to step on the gas even when things are getting dire, be it drive gauge or life lead, as we see right now. Oh, shimmy was not cashed in on from Papin. That's a lot of damage left on the table.
And the winner of this, again, is going to go to the winners finals, where they're going to beat Kaz, actually, the Kimberly that we saw earlier. That happened off stream. But, oh, the jump does not go anti-air. Going to give him a little bit of space. In fact, the DP is going to come from Rookie instead, who is so low in drive gauge.
Okay, they both throw in the sandblast. Papin jumps in, gonna play it right outside Rookie's range. Thought they could get a little frisky with the jump in, but eats another uppercut. But Rookie's so close. Throw an OD, Papin, burn him out.
The jump in! That is exactly what they needed. They're going to be able to build so much drive gauge back, and now they've stolen the life lead. 2 bars for Rookie, but one combo from either one of these, and it's combo to level 3, and it's probably over, to be honest, unless it's like some jab confirm. Oh no, that's going to hurt super bad. Do you want to spend everything that you've got? Yes, you do. I think it's going to kill. It's actually quite close. I'm not going to guess. I'm terrible at this.
Oh, it is not going to kill. Ah, darn it.
Ah, see, never guess. Never guess. The risk reward is bad, you know? Fighting games are all about risk reward, and the ultimately bad risk reward is guessing whether or not a super will kill. But I do like cashing it out.
Or maybe I guessed bad so you can look good correcting me. So when you clip it, you're like, yo, I taught Captain No Fun about risk reward.
Exactly. I'm putting that into my reel now.
It's called wrestling. It's like in wrestling, you sell for your partner.
True. Yeah, like I'm gonna like flip backwards over the ring just to make sure that it looks good.
All right. Excellent damage from Rookie to Papin. It's gonna put them really close to tournament set point. But Papin has a level 1, but they're not as super happy as Rookie. Will we see the level 1 super from Papin?
I don't know if they're going to have too much time to build any more. I mean, they've got to use it if they can, but there's not going to be any time. The DI reaction and then straight into DP. Nothing fancy there as Rookie, in what did not feel like a 3-0, does take the set 3 did lead to a lot more wins, because one full jump in is everything. But we're moving forward to back to JDR, I'm getting the name wrong. JDR, yeah, no, that was right. Against Rufian, who we have not seen at all.
However, I've seen Rufian in other tournaments such as Duel Academy, and I believe the Sweet events. Rufian's Blanka is extremely solid, but JDR, right?
JDR, yes.
Yes, JDR is putting some good pressure on them.
Yeah, I keep wanting to say JCR, which is completely wrong. First Blanka we're seeing today as well, and their pressure was good, but when you get put in the corner, and we got the little baby Blanka setups, it is very scary. The only 2 of these characters that we've seen throughout the entire tournament. We saw JDR 1 round before, but it was a relatively quick one.
Juri is the queen of the drive gauge right after GJ, and we could see how fast she could threaten the mid screen, but Blanka, you got to turn your brain off when fighting against him.
And when you fight as him sometimes.
Yeah.
So this is someone who's played Blanka a lot. But yeah, honestly, the tough thing about Blanka is that you can play in so many different ways and so many different paces. Like right there, you're just expecting more and more aggression, but it was just the walk up and then the straight up just slow walk back, forcing the whiff. There's just so many different choices you can make, but good, perfect parry, and then the raw dive kick connects.
Excellent choices that only deal damage, but it's also going to drain that level 2. And Rufian still in a good spot because of the drive gauge advantage. And they're going to really bully JDR into the corner, but no, doesn't want the corner, takes the corner for themselves.
I'm going to be safe here. I'm going to be okay. Oh, that's not going to connect, yeah. Almost like a weird, punish to the punish with the little Blanka-chan running along. But that was a really hardcore attempt. The hop does recover pretty quickly. So I like the idea. You're in a tough spot, but it just wasn't the move.
Yeah, a lot of Blankas like to hit buttons after the hop, and J.JDR was anticipating that, but too slow, too late, and Rufian took that game.
Nice crowd medium punch into the drive rush cancel. It's going to go all the way to the corner. Perfect meaty back medium kick. And just pressure continuing. This pressure is just so overwhelming from Rufian.
You saw J.JDR that they were tapping on that parry, and even though they didn't get the punish on throw, Rufian just went for the throw anyway. when you're in the corner, you tap that parry, I'm walking up to you for the throw.
Especially with Blanka, just having that perfect like mid-range, like just perfect movement to be able to, I mean, you don't even need to walk up throw. You could like hop up throw if they're like really making that read from far away. It's just, you're just always in that threatening position.
Both fighters close to burnout, 17 seconds in. But JDR in the green, and Rufian says, you know what? I'm just gonna level 2 from across the screen.
As the little homie walks through, grabbing the grab. We're playing ST Blanka now. Oh, they went for the parry earlier, so they actually delayed, I think, the follow-up of that ball just slightly. They are going to get the wall crumple on the blocked drive impact. Gosh, you get so much off that with Blanka.
But JDR going to use the air dive kick to score the shimmy and some much-needed space. Going to get a level 1? Oh, level 3. My webcam was blocking.
I think that they maybe didn't need the level 3 right there. I could be wrong on that, but I think they wanted to make sure. Wait, do they have a round already? No, they don't. Yeah, they really wanted to make sure that they got that. I mean, that's one of the things that's like really hard to like lock down Blanka, right? That's got to be like the biggest scariness of Blanka. So I guess if you're not sure if it's gonna kill, you got to make sure it does. You just got to spend it. Better to spend it and regret it than not spend it and regret it.
Especially since your opponent had 1 round on you. Another theory is that JDR just went to muscle memory, and that muscle memory was the level 3.
Yeah, or maybe it was necessary. Maybe I'm just wrong on the pathing. Just a lot of normals in there. I felt like the level 1 could have come from, but doesn't matter right now. They're in the corner. Woo, gets clipped out at the very start of the drive rush startup with that crouching medium punch, and oh, they're back into the throw loops. It's getting scary. Oh, the bait. That should be it with no drops, and that's going to be 2 games straight for Rufian.
It's always 2. It's always 2.
Oh, this is an immediate rematch as well. We actually haven't seen anybody switch characters mid-set so far, which is pretty interesting. We've seen characters switch, or players switch characters different sets, but not within the single one. But I like the confidence, obviously. We're just not seeing a lot of multi-character players, I guess.
All right, JDR. Keeping it full range. Blocking chance in the middle. Sitting there. Menacingly.
Oh. Weird whole situation. I like that, though. Goes to the back, though, to give a little bit more space to kind of start up the little block jam. And again, just kind of using it to build space for the grab. They've been going for that a lot, especially when they've already got a life lead, just to build it more.
Also, Rufian's been getting so much damage off of grabs. JDR catches the Blanka ball again. 1 more hit from Rufian. We'll take this round.
Yeah, just the tiniest little tickle is all you need, but you're gonna need a lot more from the other side. Oh yeah, not even enough meter. If there was a level 3, maybe that would have been a little bit more doable, but you just have so much to deal with when the little doll's running at you.
I feel like that little doll is like watching one hand wind up while the other hand punches you in the face.
Yeah, except for the trick is that they actually both punch you in the face. Nice DI reaction right there. Canceling it out of that, I believe it was a stand medium punch. That's going to give the nice corner and kind of get rid of the Blanka Chen doll.
Well, yes,
at least
too
for the
soon.
moment. Yeah, I know. Always.
Good confirmation off of the crouching. And finally, Rufian's big moves is going to make them pay. That Blanka Chen better come with a gift receipt because JDR made sure he eat that return.
Chunky punish as well, like instant drive rush into crouch heavy punch, and crouch heavy punch, and a crouch uni punch, and a crouch heavy punch. Just a bunch of big chunky normals, which is also what this combo is. We're immediately going into this level 2, which means we're probably going to see some sort of gross mix-up, or you don't need the gross mix-up, and you're probably going to kill here.
It's not a gross mix-up, it's just gross damage.
Oh my god, is it gross damage? Oh, it wasn't enough, but it doesn't matter. They get the trade. Almost the 2-touch. It's the spiritual 2-touch right there.
So it kind of capped it. Then I realized that's a very easy name to remember and say. So, you know, I locked it in.
It is. It is very, very good. The captain. So, like you said, you can help lead the ship as we're going to get into a losers bracket top 8 match where we're going to have Tayson versus Revilo, who we haven't seen Revilo yet on broadcast.
Oh man, this is always a scary spot to be in top 8 and on the loser side. You're so close to the finish line, but one more loss and you're out of here.
And unfortunately for Tayson, they lost previously to an Ed, and so now they're going to second chance, I guess, you know, literal second chance, and immediately getting stunned. Very unfortunate. We're going to see the full charge into quite a bit of damage into what I'm assuming is probably going to be safe jump. Oh, just immediate.
No. And Revilo hitting buttons at the wrong time, wandering Tayson. Excellent jump back, doesn't get the full conversion off of the shimmy, and going to do what Ryu does best. and contest the long range against Ed.
Yeah, playing right outside of that range is so difficult, and yeah, just had to squeeze in a little bit, gets pulled all the way in, and now you're in perfect range, which is so much of the screen for Ed to be able to control you.
Oh, but you saw right there, Tayson caught Ed while charging up the flicker. That's one of his weaknesses. Going to back up. I like this. Ryu's kit is so versatile. Hey, you know what? I can fireball. I can jump in. In this case, they can win a round.
It's a perfect time to finally go for that first big jump in. The perfect range as well. I mean, yeah, you gotta be careful of just throwing out those flickers so commonly, just so freely. It's like eventually you're getting punished for one, or maybe you'll actually sneak in another anti.
Revilo wants to keep this match in the close range. Ed has some tools to get in on the mid-range, but not as many tools as Ryu. And the flicker jab going to keep it close, keep it tight, slam the shoulder, moving into the corner. Tayson getting pushed back right now.
Oh, just getting caught, but another big jump in. Nice cross-up as well. It's going to give the corner to Tayson. They're going to be able to hold on to it. Oh, that catches with the second jab, trying to press a button after that, but side switching once again.
It was really interesting for Tayson to challenge the OD flicker and cross-up. That's going to be the story of the game. Tayson getting these free cross-ups against Revilo, and that crouching medium is not going to kill, but it's going to really hurt.
Certainly will hurt a lot. This is now an Oki situation in the corner. Burnout, unfortunately, just for Tayson, so you got to kind of try to find a way to close out here, or you're going to get chipped, or it's going to hit you. No chip involved, just gets clipped by a normal on the approach. Big challenge, but it paid off extremely well for Revilo, as we're now running around a piece.
Yeah, Revilo was expecting the chip damage, but then that hit was the salsa to the chips and got himself a spicy win right there.
Now, oh, big drive impact, barely catching to the corner. Oh, it's always further than I think. No matter how many thousands of times I've seen it corner people, I'm always like, there's no way that's going to corner them. No way. And then it always just throws them on the wall.
Oh, it's like Dawson's limb. He won't catch me. Oh, caught me.
Over and over and over. Almost at burnout here for Tayson. They got that little parry, which actually gave him a little bit of dry gauge back. It's starting to get a little bit scary as they're still just blocking so much. They've got to be careful. Again, the parries doing a good job of stopping them from getting to burnout.
Ooh, I like the idea from Tayson. Let's charge the Denjin. Ed doesn't have a lot of multi-hit projectiles to contest a fully charged Hadouken. Now, oh, just jump, and another jump in from Tayson, and this is going to easily beat the game.
Really well-placed jump-ins overall from Tayson. They've been just waiting, patient, playing that game of making sure that they don't get burned out just barely to the wire. They're like one block away from being burnt out over and over, but they get those perfect parries just in time. They make sure not to hold it a little bit too long. They're not getting baited with them with like dash forward throws or anything like that. And then finally they find their moments, and all they need is one big jump in, because if there's one thing that Ryu can do, it's landing a big chunky combo in the corner off of a good opportunity and ending the round right there. So we might see a switch. We'll see if we see a character switch, but I feel like that was still a pretty even fight.
Oh, definitely. You're cooking up some great analysis, Wonder Chef. And let's go back to that previous game. The one time where Tayson dropped the round was when they were in burnout. So through better meter management, they were able to get the victory against Revilo. Revilo.
That's the number one rule of commentating, is that you're never going to say anybody's name right. It's unfortunate. Even if it's an easy name, it's always impossible to tell. I always ask every player, I'm always like, how do you pronounce your name? I just want to make sure. They're like, my name is Bob. I'm like, I don't know. But yeah, Revilo doing a good job of like applying that mid-range pressure. But like you said, Tayson just needed to make sure not to get burned out. And it can be tough because, again, I was talking about this when we saw this match before, when it was Tayson versus Adrian, same exact matchup. But that mid-range is where Ryu wants to play a lot of the time against some other characters, but against Ed, you just lose at that range. So I love the adaptation.
Yeah, Tayson's not afraid to jump back, and they're certainly not afraid to get the big jump-ins. It's going to be the cross-up and the distance game is what Tayson's going to use. And Revio keep it. It finally lands a big flicker jab, gets the knockdown, charges it up. They like to keep it at this distance. And Tayson holding the parry. And we're back to where we were.
Yeah, a lot of weird little interactions like trades and hits that were a little bit too far already in this round. But again, playing from that maximum distance, that's just naturally going to happen a little bit. Oh, gets just one little hit, but it's not enough to get the full kill, and blocks the cross up, gets the grab. Oh, wake up normals has been working really well for Revilo.
And you can see right there that Revilo, while they were getting blocked enough, I don't think they were concerned with that because they were killing the drive gauge, forcing Tayson to make some reckless plays.
It's like a second health bar, really. As soon as it's gone, you are in trouble. But, ooh, just lands right there, trying to sneak away before the fully charged flicker. But, again, wake up, normal. Wake up, crouch jab has been such a good go-to for Revilo, and now this is going to pay off with, obviously, full cash out.
It's going to be a decent amount of damage. It's not going to kill, but Revilo understands that when they have the opportunity to do big damage, get your big damage in. We still got one more round to go.
Especially because it's been so many stray little hits. Now that you're in a game, oh my goodness, the full screen Tatsu all the way, and it actually went over it. I mean, hey, it works. Classic old strategy, but finally getting anti-air. And this was a pretty quick one. Revilo just controlling the pace, I think, a lot more, not allowing as many of these jump-ins to work.
Not to mention, Tayson was more willing to scrap in the mid-range. I didn't see as much jump back blocks, and we definitely didn't see it return to the engine charge. When
also a quicker return back into the actual game. Also, Leapfrog, is this your homie? I see you talking in chat about it.
Oh, baby. Tayson with the hurricane kick. No jump back. They're going to keep the pressure on Hoshogeki. They were minus. Good on Revilo to challenge.
Oh, the jump in this time from Revilo, the opposite direction. Just the life lead, controlling the pace of how much of a risk you actually have to take. But perfect parry, beautiful against the meaty overhead, and now you're cornered, which is not a situation we've seen all that much. It's usually been Revilo on the defensive, kind of just backing up, trying to corner into themselves slowly, but okay, well, that is going to happen, I guess, after the side switch.
2 side switches, and I quote the story earlier, when you get side switch, your corner is now my corner.
Which once again happened. 3 side switches. Just jump over each other. I said I was talking about leapfrog in chat. I wasn't saying play leapfrog to the players, okay? Oh, and there we go. Just a jab. That's all you need to actually get punished right there. Good attempt, but good patience. And just being able to play so patient at that little mid-range where it's like not quite jab range for most other characters, but it is for him.
Revilo coming in, jumping in, and it still passes the reflex check. Let me see your ID, my friend.
ID is about to be expired, I think. That is a good amount of damage. More importantly, you're in the corner. We are going to see a lot of space to back up. But are we going to see Revilo back up with it or try to actually continue the pressure? It looks like maybe play more patient and back up.
Tayson is running on fumes right now. Low life, low drive gauge, but they have a whole bunch of super. They have the distance. Want to contest closely in the middle. And are we going to get some chip with that guac? No.
Oh, you know... Sorry, that's gonna hurt a lot, but I'm just seeing Tayson saying it's pronounced Tyson, so it's not Tayson, it's Tyson.
All right.
Well, I missed that completely in chat. I should pay attention to chat a little bit more. But Tyson now with a chance. Oh, unfortunately, the trade is gonna prevent that from actually coming to fruition. So Revilo up 2-1 on Tyson. Sorry.
Tayson showing some iron fortitude right now, but Revilo still is going to play the real punch-out game and knock some stars out of him.
Ooh, nice little drive rush confirmed. It's going to take nearly all the way to the corner and then pull you back right out of it. Oh, and we're starting to see so many more jumps from Revilo, but that one was perfectly timed with a perfect KO, perfect round, and match point now for Revilo.
Yeah, Tayson is used to being able to dictate the range and the pace of this match, but now since Revilo has turned up the heat, oh man, we are cooking a whole nother dish. I'm still on the food punch, chef.
We can go all day. I'm quite hungry, quite honestly, so food's always on my mind, but all right. Mid-range Hadouken is going to at least connect, but they do continue to side switch again. We haven't really seen a lot of like jump backs to prevent that from happening. A lot of people getting out of the corner a little bit for free, but Tayson does have at least a big life lead this time.
Tayson walked into that flicker jab, eats the blitz, is now in the corner. Will we get a side switch? Will we get a jump? Let's see what happens. No, instead we're going to get a big punch in the face. Revilo's going to not confirm the level 3.
Oh yeah, that one hit is going to do it. Well, jump over into EXDP, and the grab is going to at least tie the round score up. It's still going to be match point for Revilo, and full meter for both parties here. So big damage coming no matter what, especially... Oh, that could have been big, but unfortunately a little bit too far for the crouch medium punch to connect.
This is actually looking real bad for Revilo. They got the damage and they got the gauge, but when you drop around like that, especially set points, that mistake eats at you, and the mistake is going to eat him with the drive impact. And Tayson does not continue the combo.
So unfortunate. It was such a good call on that DI, but just wasn't able to get anything off of it. And so now they're staying at even ground. The grab's going to connect. I like the backup. Oh, what? A defensive drive rush forward overhead into the full conversion. And that's going to send us to a final game of the set. What? A set of options from Tayson at the end of that. The DI and then the just out of nowhere drive rush overhead. I love it. That was, I mean, hey, when you're down on the wire like that, imagine one for the opponent, you got to pull out something crazy.
Of course, especially since Revilo was dropped at a critical moment twice, and Tayson has not been threatened to drive rush overhead. That was the proper time to rip it out and get the win.
Oh, double little gets caught right there on the feetsies. But there we go. The big jump-ins happening again, finding the right moments. And it's been a lot about who can find the right jump-ins. Whoa, that was a really high wall.
That high wall is going to lead to some pretty high damage, especially with the cancel. And Tayson keeping the pressure, not letting Revilo out of the corner so easily.
Oh, but back in the corner. Back in the corner you go. Big jump-ins. That was like 3 solid jump-ins within that round alone. And so now Tayson's the one on match point after Revilo was looking so good. Definitely, I think, wait a little bit more. Patient on the anti-airs is what we need to see. But, I mean, anything can change up this time. Again, though, the forward fierce connecting, but not close enough to get the crouch medium punch.
Another jump-in. This is the story of the first game. Tayson getting big jump-ins, big damage, and scoring critical positioning.
Woo. A cool little pickup off the anti-air into the slow fireball. Good anti-air again as well, saying those jump-ins are not going to work nearly as well. I'm starting to get ready for them. The conversion's good. Oki, the grab. Are we going to charge Flicker? No, just trying to hold the corner.
Revilo has the meter gauge and the meter advantage. Always pushing Tayson back, especially Tayson was caught hitting buttons, and the Flicker brings it into the final game, final round. Loser of this match goes home.
And Revilo starting with a full jump in. Wow, that was super risky. Didn't actually get anti-air at all for it. Maybe just playing a little bit patient, but oh, there we go. Anti-air again. Yeah, everybody's trying to jump now. We're really going into jump mode. I like the neutral jump. That's a lot safer, especially with the range of that jump punch.
Oh, Tayson got caught with the charge. Revilo, they go meet in the air. And Tayson, yes, good pressure from Tayson, but is spending a lot more gauge than they want to.
I did like that jump back option. Didn't do it that time, so now you're getting just barely cornered. That's going to be a great knockdown. That corner positioning so good. Again, the drive rush overhead, but no full conversion off of it this time. They go for the anti-jump low, and the more drive rush pressure, that's still not quite enough, but they've got so much gauge left.
Tayson wants their plus frames. They want the win. And they... No! Oh, God. That is a game-ending Dragon Punch for Tayson. I'm sorry, Mike, but this is not your boxing match to win.
What a choice right there. That was so much momentum in in Tayson's favor. And then Revilo just sitting there waiting, gets that one chunkiest punish of all time. Good brawl. But we're going to be moving now down immediately to the loser's side, where Papin, who we just saw, is going to take on Revilo, who was looking quite good with this Ed earlier.
Now, Revilo is not going to want to brawl against Luke. I know it sounds weird when they are wearing the boxing gloves and is a boxer, but they want this mid-range fight.
Yeah, up close for boxing. Who's ever heard of good up close boxers?
Well, Balrog who? Dudley what?
How did Dudley come up with both commentators today? Somehow it's a sign. It's a sign. Dudley for season 3 or whatever.
Dudley's cool.
True.
And he likes to fight like a gentleman. But there was nothing gentlemanly after that neutral jump from Papin. Papin getting the early damage against Revilo. And drive rush cancel into throw, spends that meter, and wants to go for it one more time.
Oh no, the drive rush forward was probably supposed to lead into an anti-air right there. I felt like that was kind of intentional, but I think the normal got stuffed or it just didn't quite come out. We saw the strategy up against Ryu earlier against Tayson, but Ryu's jump-ins are a lot easier to AA than some of Luke's nasty jump-ins.
Oh yeah, both Luke's jumping heavy and jumping medium kick are disgusting buttons. And when you're Edge, you don't have the best anti-air tools. You're functional, but, you know, you're fighting with Home Depot hardware versus REI hardware.
Yeah, and if the REI hardware hits you, then you're getting run over by a bulldozer with all that damage, so it's not going to be a super tough risk reward as far as things go for Papin to do a lot of jumps. But right now, getting kept out regardless. We haven't seen the jumps in a lot of these situations. Playing a little bit safer. But again, it's going to take him. Oh, what the cross up? That was a super far back hitting jump punch.
It was a cross up, but they didn't get the full damage, and Papin is back on the back foot. And good. Oh. Chip it out. Chip it, chip it, chip it, chip it, chip it. Come on.
Oh, that's it. Nice. Good stuff. Pulls back, you know, if in case you start the next round, you pull him in the corner. That was a good usage of that meter.
I'm really trying to analyze what's the key for victory for Revilo, because they can't just keep Luke out of the middle range. I almost feel like they need to just lock down the air.
Yeah, which is, like we mentioned, that's going to be pretty tough just with your tools and with Luke's tools, which are not super fancy tools, but they're hammers, you know, that you drive them at something and they work exactly like that. Jump heavy punch, another amazing jump in, like the third of the ones you were talking about. And look at this, you're burned out, but you got a big life lead. Okay, Revilo needs to push on the aggression now, I think, and they are.
Okay, this is the missing element. Papin has been shown to be heavy with the drive gauge usage. Revilo needs to weather the storm, and then when they get the burnout, get a big combo just like this.
And that should be more than enough. Just going for something simple right there. Spending the 1 bar off of just single normal. Well, I should say charged punch. It's a single normal to that, but very nice. Revilo going to be taking that first one. And this was looking like they really started to make some strong adaptations, because they were getting jumped, or not jumped in necessarily a lot, but they were getting bullied a lot. Now they're kind of doing the bullying.
This is just like when Muhammad Ali fought George Foreman. Revilo with the rope-a-dope strategy made Papin punch themselves out and scored the victory when they were tired.
That was a cool little strategy that we just saw. We saw the charged punch, like, on top of them as they were in Oki. I don't know, that whole thing was really weird and went backwards and it got out of grab range. But right now, Revilo is just doing so much bullying, so much damage in this corner. Didn't want to try for that AA, but it's not going to matter. They have the drive gauge to continue that pressure. Quick first round of game number 2.
Papin is not afraid to drive rush cancel optimal block. They love their plus frames and want to keep their offense going. That was a big whip punish that was left on the table.
Yeah, and of course, any big Luke whip punish is going to be, chunky, or a big Luke jump in. Again, just choosing the right jump in for the right distance, gets the extra wall carry, and now you're in the exact spot you don't want to be. Did not challenge the drive rush, though.
But look how close the Papin is to burning out. Revilo sees that. Ed is really good at attacking your drive gauge, just like that.
Yeah, now can attack your life via you having no drive gauge if you do not get level 3'd. I think that's not enough this time. Yeah, that's not enough. Just barely, though, and you're still burned out. Oh, the wake-up jab! We've seen Revilo go to that a good amount. Okay, what's the full combo? How much can you fully get? Are they still burned out at the end?
You're mine! One more! That's the full dream combo! But we saw that Papin has watched Friday, Nightmare on Elm Street, the Dream Warriors were weak. Freddy still wins in your dreams.
Yeah, unfortunately, you know, if you're only strong in a dream, then you lose when the opponent wakes up and they woke up with a DP. So, gets crushed to the wall. I like this. Honestly, Revilo was playing super defensively earlier against Tayson with the Ryu, but now that this Luke is their opponent, when they play offensively, they're getting in a lot of mileage. They're holding this corner really well, and look at this, they have a huge lead.
Not to mention the drive gauge is going to favor Revilo, because when Luke is burnt out, they can't really hold their own as well as Ed can. But the double drive, the drive rush to the drive rush cancel, Papin's going to spend it all just to get out of the corner.
Oh, there was an attempt to anti-air there. It got like punish countered, unfortunately, and so it just did not work out at all. And Revilo lost over half their life basically for that. Not really too much meter being spent, and now they're an inch away from being burned out. They get 1 AA, but the wake-up super is gonna do it. All for attempting to anti-air that nasty Luke jumping heavy punch.
But did you see how Papin spent so much gauge to get the pressure on, and even though they didn't get a lot of damage, the momentum shift was more than enough to take the game, take the round.
Yeah, they needed to like kind of change things up for how heavy they were getting pressured in the very first part of that round, but they did it. They did a great job of it, and they know that they do more damage overall, so you can let yourself kind of like take some damage before you make the big comeback. Nice big conversion though off that far jumping.
I like how Revilo has not abandoned this aggressive mindset, put your opponent on the mental stack, but Papin is, well, I was going to say they answered back, but they got thrown.
Ooh, I like that bait. They did drive rush into like immediate flicker just to try and bait out some sort of normal, but did not bait out that button from Papin. Papin's still somewhat cornered. Oh my goodness, the furthest range normal trade of all time.
And Papin getting wise to those flicker jabs, holding down that parry. That could bite them in the butt. If Papin is not aware of the spacing. Sandblast, Sandblast. Revilo building up that gauge. Scores with the low. This... Throw, throw, throw! No throw indeed.
Oh, it's so scary. Oh, gets flipped by the EX Sandblast. Oh.
I like this choice. Use the level 2.
How do you get over this? Do you just get chipped? Is this just over? Oh, yeah, you had to try something. That was basically a checkmate. Oh, no. The rook was going along in a straight line against the king, and you had to get out of it, but there was the bishop checking that angle. That was great stuff.
Especially good use of the calling out the bishop, because that was a miracle situation for Revilo. They could get this. Oh my god, the blessings continue to pile on.
And the aggression that we've been seeing is working even better. Revilo feels like they're really in it after that last one. I really, really, really love the style change. I know we keep saying it, but the aggressive strategy is working really well. It's the moment that Papin gets out and gets their own pressure started that everything kind of just gets ruined. And they just need to hit only like 3 combos because they're looped and they just do a chunky amount of damage, which this is going to be a good example of that. Now you're in the corner.
I was watching 5DX talk about the EWC Tekken tournament, and while it's a Tekken tournament, their advice was real urgent of, you gotta stick out your hitboxes, make your opponent block, make him get hit, make him think of something so they can stay off their game. Or else something like this is gonna happen.
Yeah, not much to think about there. Very, very quick. Papin's saying basically like, I'm still in this. You got a really dominant last round in that last game, but do not think that you've won quite yet, which is really good to see. Just kind of like shows that mentally they're still completely in there. It's still at 100. But we'll see if Revilo can get this pressure going again. Definitely been a decent amount of disrespective plus frames, I think, from Papin. Although we haven't seen it in the like via DPs. It's mostly just been a lot of button presses.
Yeah, I do think that Papin has been caught pressing buttons and has been punished, countered off of that flicker jab for way too many times for them to like, oh dude, that flicker jab actually was not blocked, was just hit, juicy damage. Set point for Revilo.
Yeah, out of the air, that's just so much, the loops, but yeah, set point from, again, this could easily go to another game right here, and I feel like this has been super close the entire time, but initially, we do have slightly, well, okay, now there's more pressure from Papin. I was going to say the screen positioning was better for Revilo, but now you've got to deal with the mid-screen game here, and oh no, the jump-ins again!
That's some good damage. Revilo's still above the 2-bar threshold. Doesn't care. They're going to spend it because they know they can take this to the second game. Stay down. You're not going to get up in 10 seconds off of that one.
No, you gotta rest from that. I do like how Ed's like boxing gloves are still up, like his fists are still kind of up in the air after it gets knocked down. He's like, I'm not done yet. But no, they are. You know, 10 seconds might be accurate. They actually did get up 10 seconds because that quick rematch in Street Fighter is so good. But nice DI reaction to DI, and I don't know if you have a side switch option here. You do, just straight up jump over. I like it.
I really like the decision too. Papin wants that corner, and Revilo is not necessarily fighting for corner pressure. They're fighting for space away from corner.
Yeah, neither of these players want to get cornered for sure. And honestly, like both of them, I like the fact that they've been switching a little bit more to like the full screen game in like the last game or so. But oh, nice, good DP. An empty jump right there might have avoided it, but it looks like maybe it was just within range anyway.
Back up in the corner, caught Papin on the drive rush, does not get anything off of the flicker, but does get the round, putting him on set point.
Oh, follows up the projectile with the drive rush pressure. I like that a lot. It's gonna instantly get them kind of into that position that they want to be in. And they're gonna get a connection, but nice. Okay, wanted to just take the corner. That's all they wanted out of that situation. Is exactly what they got. And now this is Papin's time.
Yeah, Papin's gonna really pressure, and not to mention Papin is, you know, a little liberal with their drive gauge, and that's not gonna matter because Revilo with the level 2.
You're mine. You're mine. You're mine. Oh no, he's
Mine!
right there.
Misses the finish, but still has Papin in the corner. You better watch out for those jump-ins, Revilo. Oh, but this time the drive impact finds the mark. No level 1.
Oh, jumps over. Oh, no! The reaction off of the DI because there's multiple hits off of that charge punch. That is not going to be enough. Super, super good reaction. There's just about to be 2 bars on Revilo's side, but they're 1 grab away from death. Oh, and they try to tech. We're going to a final round of the set.
Well, they were 1 grab away from death. It was just their grab that led to their death.
Exactly. I didn't say whose grab. Oh, no, immediately in the corner. This is a scary spot and already at half life, but wake up, EXDP. We just do it. You got to do it sometime.
But look how close Revilo is to a level 3. The super gauge is favorable to Revilo. And Papin going to get some much needed spacing off of that sandblast.
Yeah, almost land on the projectile. That could have been really bad, but yeah, like you mentioned, 1 good conversion here could change everything. Ooh, especially now. I feel like that just kind of put them barely into that life range. You do not want to get hit. You do not want to let any single bit through. We're getting close to a level 2 potential conversion, though. Oh, from Papin, I like that jump back. Don't even deal with that. Do not deal with any sort of bait, but oh no, that maybe could build the second bar. It will. Oh, can they get the full conversion into it? It should hit, and is that enough? I think it's enough.
You don't need a guess. You are correct. Turn in your test right now, Wonder Chef. Get past with flying colors.
I'm going to say Captain No Fun said mental Jenga. So, okay, we are going to winners finals now. Believe it's still going to be 3 out of 5, but I'm excited for this. Kaz, who had a very close match against a Honda in the last game, and Rookie, who's been, I think, 3-0ing basically everybody the entire day.
You want to talk about mental Jenga and which character has stock in Jenga? It's Kimberly.
Kimberly could play Jenga really well. I feel like ninjas would not be fair to play against in Jenga. But yeah, the problem is Kimberly's mental Jenga tower falls apart immediately as soon as she has to block anything. Kimberly defense is just definitely the opposite of something to write home about. It is a nightmare. But if you can stay on the offense like this, you are doing great. That's a stun. We're going to get the full combo with the paint can. 1 more to do a setup if they want to.
Kimberly's offense is not something to write home about, but Rookie is becoming a quick pen pal with Kimberly's fist, but is going to say return to sender with this level 1.
Yeah, her defense on the right home about her offense can be quite scary, so you just got to make sure you're always on the offense, right? But I mean, they didn't go for any mix-ups. They were actually just trying to bait out button presses there. They didn't go for overhead. They didn't go for low or grab, and Rookie was patient enough to just block or go for parries.
This is the time to be envious as a Kimberly player. You're fighting Luke, got all the tools that you want, projectile, anti-air, and damage. Kaz just needs to get the ball rolling, but Rookie is not letting him take the ball out of the saran wrap.
Oh no, this is close? I don't know, I'm not gonna guess it. Oh, it was enough. That was actually way more than I thought it was gonna be. I did not think I was gonna kill, but quick round 1 to Rookie. Kaz was doing really well in game number 1, or round number 1 of game number 1, but it just wasn't quite enough. Like, just was not able to get that final hit, and Luke still just does so much damage that the comebacks are, I don't want to say easy, but very doable.
I would say that the comebacks for Luke take a lot less mental energy than a comeback from Kimberly.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Luke just like has popcorn popping in his brain, you know, as he's making the comeback. Kimberly's doing like math problems.
I was about to say Luke has to pop popcorn or has to pop in a hot pocket, and Kimberly has to prepare a souffle while they use the sous vide to get their meat ready.
Ooh, I like that. Also, I guarantee that Luke loves Hot Pockets, 100%. Good first round, though, from Rookie for this game number 2. Things are looking very solid. Kaz just needs to find that one big opening, and if not, which does happen a decent amount against Kimberly players, nothing's going to get started.
Yeah, nothing is going to get by Luke's offense right there. We talk about how Luke loves Hot Pockets, but he's finding a way to fill in the gaps of Kaz's offense with his good buttons, as seen right here.
We're filling them with pepperoni.
Oh, that's the best flavor.
Oh, yeah. I just love pepperoni in general. All right, so cashing out pretty quickly. I do have to say, that's like a very early, oh, well, you do get that meaty, and if they do not block, then you do get to get a lot out of that meaty. Oh, that super should connect. Yeah, even though sometimes you can jab, it has to be like a preemptive jab on Oki to be able to block that. And so that's good. That's at least something.
It is something. Kaz can actually get something going now, especially with Luke and Burnout, but Luke going to be Luke doing some good damage. One touch, one slight breeze is going to knock Kaz over. Big risk on the DI because they could have died on that. And the drive rush overhead finds the round.
It's like Luke players, all they do all day is lab like the most weird times to do drive rush overhead. Like every single time it's like we're playing footsies, I'm gonna do a slow overhead from drive rush, and it just works every single time. Okay, corner positioning, this is really good for Kaz in now what is their potential final game, but the back throw on Wake Up, great call defensively from Rookie.
No punish off of the sweep. Instead, Kaz is gonna get the side switch, and Rookie just gonna hit the buttons. Forget your mix-up. Have a jab.
Hey, they did wake up grab last time and it worked, so wake up jab this time. If you can make him respect all your different options, then it's gonna work. They never know what's actually gonna come. Oh, that's gonna connect, but it wasn't counter hit into a combo. Just a corner. That's huge though. The stun. This might be enough if you spend bar.
The only bar they're going to spend is drive gauge bar, and this is going to be a much-needed round for Kaz. Get the confidence back. Remind yourself, hey, I'm in winner's final. I can take this person.
Yeah, I actually think I was risking a not spend that bar, but they had the confidence, which is good. I mean, you got to have confidence, and now they've got a lot of meter, which means they could potentially get to a level 3, and with 2 rounds left for them to lose, that would be a very valuable level 3. Oh, they maybe could have potentially done this spot if they had considered that would have connected.
Yeah, they dropped the Azuna drop, but dropped Luke with the punish counter off of the parry. And excellent blocking from Kaz, showing some good patience, meets air to air, gets the throw, and puts Rookie in the corner.
Jump roundhouse air to air, that was an interesting choice, but throw loops, nice, that should be it. Don't even need to go for anything fancy, although they are, which is making me very scared. I would have just gone into level 3 pretty quickly, but they know what they're doing. They've got the execution. You got to have the execution if you're a Kimberly player. And so they're putting themselves on the board. That may be the first. I'm going to actually go back and check. That may be the first game that anybody's taken against Rookie all day.
Oh, yeah. Rookie has definitely had some games that could have been close, but they've always been at 3-0.
Oh, JDR did take 1 game against them. I forgot about that. But yeah, really good stuff so far from them. And right now, they're just looking to continue that. I looked away from the screen for 1 second to look at that score, and this round is over, so you'll have to tell me what happened.
Well, I'm just going to say Luke's going to be Luke.
That is accurate.
Luke is riding, is going. Rookie's trying to win that Hot Pocket money, or maybe Bagel Bites money.
Oh, yeah. Luke's definitely a Bagel Bites guy. Everything that Luke likes is definitely pizza flavored, you know? That's just like... just needs that pizza flavor.
Anything
right,
that you
in the
can,
corner too.
Yeah, and Luke loves anything that you could prepare in a toaster oven, and they're going to be toasting up a pretty good combo right there. Because they don't have level 2, there's not going to be a big meaty damage, but they don't need meaty damage because this is a toaster strudel.
Yep, and unfortunately, Kaz got cooked. So Rookie, 3
Popeye arms.
Yeah, I think I would like to play as dishonest as possible against Luke. But we're going back to seeing Ruffian, and it's going to be Papin this time, different Popeye Arm player. We didn't get a chance to see Ruffian because, again, unfortunately, Adrian had to leave, and so Ruffian did get a quote-unquote bye for their previous match, so we didn't get a chance to see them. But I'm excited to see them again.
Yeah, they gotta buy. Now let's see if their offense is in sync to make Papin go bye.
Very nice. I'm also curious who Ruffian actually lost to. Oh, tried to anti the jump in. Didn't get the biggest conversion. Maybe didn't expect that was actually going to connect. I thought they hit a little bit too high to get the full conversion, so they stayed safe. But, oh, crouching medium kick.
Papin tried to hit Blanka, but used the button that was too slow, allowing Ruffian to get some combo damage. But Papin splatting Ruffian into the corner, but gets splat with the OD Blanka bomb.
Ooh, and I did just look it up, and actually Ruffian only lost to Ursa, the Honda player that was just short of making top 8. I really wish we did get a chance to see them, but basically nobody left in this tournament has beaten Ruffian in this tournament, which is a great place to be in losers, especially losers top 4 where we're at. And right now you've got to deal with the hoppin' Blanka baby. Oh, and look at that, you can't even go for Oki. Still gonna protect you.
No, that baby definitely spent more time drinking the formula than having the formula to win. And great jump back from Papin, but that's going to cost him some significant damage.
Okay, that was a cool parry, but it didn't really actually get anything. It didn't get punished either, but I do like the attempt.
Also, the second Blanka chant didn't do much. Typical middle child behavior.
Didn't need to do all that much, though, because the big Blanka was doing a lot of work. Yeah, Ruffian looking super good. I mean, Papin was very close to, well, I guess I should say in most of the rounds up against Rookie. And right now, looking a little bit less close against this Blanka. Blanka, you truly have to have so much matchup experience against. It is such a toughie.
It is, but I like how Papin is using the Shoto neutrals, but misses the shimmy, misses the conversion off the standing medium, and also is up against the corner.
It's a good wake-up jab right there. Able to stop the drive rush overhead, which we've seen just rarely from Ruffian, but it has hit most of the time, so it's a good way to stop it. Empty jump throw as well. Oh, you're getting close. Try to get some pressure off of it, but you've always got to watch out for that air ball. It's so good. It
is, and it stuffed the Luke reliable drive rush overhead, and we're back to similar life, but Papin gonna score, misses with the tackle, and the level 2 unnecessary, yes, stylish, yes, win, triple yes.
I do like the idea because it was kind of a weird situation. So I do feel like they were like, oh, I just went electricity immediately. I just gotta do what I gotta do, you know. And it was good. It was smart. You gotta get the kill no matter how you actually can. And oh, look at this, already half life. We're talking about high damage. Blanka does ridiculous damage off the tiniest little things.
Oh, indeed. We cannot understate how much damage Blanka can do, but it's hyper-specific high execution damage.
True. Yes. I mean, everything with level 2 is very awkward to learn. Like, if you just try to do it, you will drop it the first 100 times. Not really, but the tough stuff 100 times. But we haven't seen Ruffian drop, actually, I think, anything. I don't know if I've seen them have a single combo drop. They are feeling so solid. Currently, I believe, sitting at a 2-0 lead over Papin. And this is the top 4, so winner of this does go up against Kaz in the top 3.
Kaz is sitting not so pretty in losers finals, but they can have a chance to redeem themselves against Rookie. But how will Kimberly handle the tools of Blanka or Luke?
Well, already had to fight a Luke, so I kind of wonder if Kaz maybe would rather fight something else rather than Luke. But at the moment, we'll see if we can even see another Luke, because right now Papin is getting full lead. Lots of plus frames. Those who wake up super saying, you just got to get off of me. I just got to get some space.
I like that parry off of the block ball. Maintain the drive gauge. Papin has the lead. Ruffian throwing their child to the wind and is going to get punched for their effort.
Ooh, that was a potentially really big whip right there, that crouch medium punch, but wasn't whiff punish. Didn't expect that. I like the projectile to whiff punish the electricity and put Ruffian into burnout. They're in the corner. Oh, wow. Crouch heavy punch. It's a good call. Not going for like a DP, which very easily could have whiffed right there. Knowing exactly which of your AAs work for which angles is a tough thing.
Not to mention Papin reaching into the extensive knowledge of the Blanka history going, yeah, they're going to do something dumb right now.
That is any time against Blanka is how it feels like. Good DI reaction, though. Now mid-screen, going to be able to get a little bit of extra from the burnout, a little bit of extra frame advantage. Oh, boy. Okay, what are we able to set up here? Weirdly not too close to the corner.
Good neutral jump from Papin. You want to just make Blanka do nothing and stand still and block to waste a gauge, but you also just want to hit buttons and hit Blanka. Oh, God. Not enough gauge for the kill. One more interaction.
Oh, punish. Oh, that was enough. They went for the ball. Electricity right there would have probably been a little bit safer, but really, really good call to have that super. Yeah, I was mentioning this before, but that super is like, it's like 8 frames or something. It is so incredibly fast. Obviously, there's travel time and projectiles, but it is so good at punishing mid-range stuff just like that.
Just like a Blanka ball. Luke's level 1 and Guile's level 1 are one of the few supers that can do that.
They just throw the little, I don't even know what the Sonic Boom type move is. They're both kind of Sonic Booms, but whatever they are, the air waves, they're fast.
Oh, overhead from Ruffian does not get the full combo. Wanted the reset off of the dash, putting Papin in the corner. Crouching medium punch. That button has been giving Ruffian so much damage.
Yeah, there it is again, exactly like as you were saying it. Ooh, the random, like, stand roundhouse. Not random, but kind of, like, out of range, knowing that something else was going to be thrown. That was really nice. So now, Papin can't take any single hit. This is really scary. Wow, I can't believe they went for that, but just a slide is going to go under. And I guess, I thought Ruffian won one more time. I could very much be wrong, but Ruffian up one round here.
You know, when we say a commentator says something and it doesn't play out or drops, it's always the commentator's curse. What happens when the commentator's right? Is it the commentator's crystal ball? Or...
That's never happened. That's the problem.
It happened twice with me.
Nope, never. It actually just becomes wrong, like, posthumously.
Oh, Schrodinger's commentary.
Yes, exactly. Oh, that's going to be big, big punish, and you're in burnout. I like that, getting the little link with the knee as well. Oh, the new jump over! That is going to be even juicier. Somehow, though, Ruffian still has a good amount of life. It's all gone, though, now. This should be it. Easily. What a round for Papin.
Oh, yeah, bringing it back to Schrodinger's reference. Papin using several of their 9 lives to get out of those mixes and getting themselves around. But Ruffian says, hey, I'm a Blanka. Let me do dumb stuff.
Oh, not dumb enough. I like that. Going for the parry. That's obviously a hard jump into AA sometimes. Could have DP'd, but parry into back throw is going to give them space. Now, obviously, they lose the corner once again, but at least Blanka had to spend a lot of meter for not a lot of damage to be able to get that.
Yeah, the only thing Ruffian got out of that level 2 is a position change. And even then, they're at a drive gauge deficit, and Papin's going to make them pay with that jump in heavy, and they're going to pay for a ticket to Memphis.
And every time, I know that feeling exactly. It's like, why did I try to anti-air that Luke jumping heavy punch? That thing reaches all the way to the ground. Stretch your limbs, then Dawson. And that's going to be the next game. Very nice from Papin. Really strong turnaround after Ruffian was really looking dominant. Not over yet, of course, but I feel like Papin has got to hang on things. Ruffian has to change strategies up just slightly here.
Yeah, Ruffian needs to lock it down, play a little less wild, and get that damage nice and tight, because every time they lose an exchange against Papin, that's 1/4 of their life gone at least.
Yeah, the Luke damage is going to play in like every match today. Oh, I like that, the wake up grab. We are going to still see the Blanka sitting there, but if you want to activate it, you got to get out of this corner first. You got to get out of the pressure. Gonna super, gonna be able to, oh, nice, get the conversion with the doll into the side switch. And honestly, life's not looking too bad for Ruffian.
You know Papin was going for a second throw after that first one. Overhead from Ruffian, and the drive rush doesn't meet the mark. One more touch from Papin. Put a Blanka Chan down. Come on.
Could have maybe even gone a simpler combo off that. Could have done like stand light punch and like stand light kick and electricity or something, but this is so scary.
Over at Street Fighter 4 land. Footsie's a neutral.
If you throw out anything here, that is a Luke super. You do not want to throw out the Blanka Chan. That is so scary. Oh, I like the EX. You got to make sure it's safe. Jumping back is scary. 30 seconds left.
Is Ruffian going to try to go for a timeout?
Easily could at this point.
Yeah, Papin has to engage. Ruffian attacking the drive gauge. Oh, Papin took a big risk. We're even on drive gauge. 14 seconds south. Ruffian trying to test Papin's reflexes. That time there was no level 3. That was the perfect call out with the drive impact. 10 seconds in, and Ruffian gets around.
Yeah, honestly, at that point, maybe even blocking would have been enough. With the time of like throw animations, with like 8 seconds left, you might not have been able to do enough damage. So they had to both go for something risky. Great stuff from Ruffian to make the right call there. But they're back in. Oh, I was gonna say they're back in the corner, but a great rainbow ball to get out.
However, Papin's gonna dash that rainbow with another level 3 super. This is going to be big damage. And also, let's look at the drive gauge. Less than 1 bar. Papin just needs to touch Ruffian one more time to get the burnout.
Oh, Rainbow Ball just to get a little more baits. Oh, gets the full slide conversion off of it. That's really nice, which means side switch, into grab, into pressure. Kind of a way to fight back into this.
Ruffian's also close to level 3, but they're not using level 3. They're going to use the level 2. Come on, level 2. No, this time they use, yeah, this time they get level 3. And now it's Wonder Chef's favorite game. Are they going to die? Yes or no?
Yes. It's a yes. Yeah, that one for sure. I mean, CA, right? So a little bit extra damage. That was my guess there. Good call. Good call. And just barely building the meter. Just like you said, they realized exactly where they were at. They didn't say
a lot of high-level Kimberlys. So props to Kaz for getting this far, but let's see if they will hold out against Ruffian. This is a gimmick battle.
It certainly can be a gimmick battle, and it certainly is going to be a fast one. I don't think we're going to see too much of a turtling game here from either side. They're not going to have that much of like a threat. There's no projectiles that you're really throwing out, so yeah, we're just fighting. And right now, good EX up all to stop that DI, but now you're burned out.
Has sense blood in the water, but remember, anytime Ruffian jumps back, they will do a ball, but they're just going to have to ball up and take this level 1. Not going to kill, but it's going to sting.
Oh, just the stop, trying to bait something, bait some sort of like the level 1 maybe. I mean, that's really all you could do since they were burned out, maybe being a jump, but nice, perfect Barry. First round going to Kaz. And, this is such a weird matchup. Honestly, I'm just really curious how these two are going to continue to match up against each other. Obviously, we get to watch it now.
Oh, yeah. Ruffian saw the slide and punishes appropriately. Now it's Kaz up against the corner. Great drive reversal just to get out of the situation, but Ruffian's still going to apply a lot of pressure.
Oh, crouch medium kick hits completely. That's going to be the biggest conversion they can get. Oh, electricity. You got to be careful. Grab into grab. Got the punish counter. I'm not sure exactly why that was a punish counter. Maybe jab came out, but one more hit is all it's going to take. Perfect.
Kaz went for drive impact, not the wisest decision to make, even when you're low in life, because if your opponent responds to drive impact, you die.
Oh no, went underneath. We always see level 3s go underneath people. It doesn't matter who it is. We've seen a lot of Luke today doing that, but Kimberly as well. Still gets the buff, which is nice, but you don't have that much life left to spend it.
There's nothing nice about a level 2 coming at you with low drive gauge and in the corner. And again with the punish counter throw for the perfect KO. First game goes to Ruffian.
Ooh, that was just really unfortunate, honestly. The fact that the level 3 whiffed, but there's a reason why you don't usually see a lot of level 3s raw from Kimberly. I thought about it when it actually came out, and I was like, I don't actually know what the hitbox is on this really that well, because nobody ever does it raw unless it's like a really heavy read. But needed it, didn't get it.
Yeah, the only time we're going to be doing anything raw is if we're making sushi, but this is not the time to find Japanese cuisine. This is time for some Street Fighter fighting.
And in that corner.
Yeah, these throws, Ruffian just is threatening to throw so often, gets the round off of this one.
No, not the head bite.
No, Blanka, not the head bite. Yes, yes.
That thing is just filled with gems. But we'll see if we can get any more of them. No Kens in here. I'd have a lot of lines. Right now, though, the headbutt is real. I mean, the headbutt has been real in basically every game. That is a good grab. This character just forces you to want to block.
Oh, yeah. A lot of gems here, and right now, Ruffian's mix is looking precious like diamonds because they're going to use the level 3 and get their second game off of Kaz. What does Kaz need to do to turn this whole thing around?
I don't know. How do you break diamonds? With other diamonds, I think? I believe that's actually how it works. I'm not actually sure. I'm not knowledgeable of diamonds. But really, they've got to break through. It is the truth. They have to find an opportunity to get the big opening. And that's been the same basically for every single thing that they've done. Especially Kaz's style is so like set on finding the big Oki, it seems like, that they haven't been able to get the small conversions. And so they got to do it. They're all in, basically.
Ruffian is Kaz needs to put all their chips on the table and throw that dice, but Ruffian is not even letting him approach the gambling table and just taking their money in the alley.
Ash in chat has told us that a normal hammer can break a diamond if you hit it hard enough. And Unfortunately, I'm not sure if Kaz brought a hammer to this fight. I don't know if that's a normal ninja tool, but we'll have to recommend it for next time. Right now, though, they're the ones that getting flattened. It's looking tough.
That's the second time Kaz threw a super that went underneath Blanka. This is disheartening to lose a lot of health and your super meter and the drive gauge with a failed drive reversal.
Oh, just barely going into burnout. That's really unfortunate. You are very much in danger of being chipped here. Look at this. Chip, in a chip, in a chip, in a DI, and that's all she wrote. Super good so far today. Oh, so we are going to see a Bison. The first time today, we're not seeing the Blanka, but a character that we have, like I said, get to see today.
We want to talk about a character who could dump damage out. Bison is that character. If this is point for point, damage for damage, unga for the bunga.
Unga for the bunga is super right. Right now, though, Luke's ungaing a little bit harder than I think we're seeing Bison bunga. The Bison bunga, that's actually pretty good. Ooh, DI's going to connect. This is a good first opportunity. And as we know, very potentially, Bison loves that two-touch situation.
Bison with the bunga, but Rookie loves answering any move with a level 1 roll and burnout.
It's good. Honestly, you got to take that risk. And with such a good level 1, obviously it loses to a few things, but it works out a lot of the time. And it's also kind of awkward to punish, especially if they try to back up and bait it, or like bait a normal DP, can be just rough.
What is interesting about the choice for Ruffian to go with Bison is that they are in loser side, meaning they don't have as many games to play with and throw away as Rookie.
True, yeah, they have to win 2 full sets to get that reset in case anybody's familiar, but it's a long path. Rookie earning so much, and honestly, looking like they're going to close this one out pretty quick. Very potentially. There's a huge chance for a comeback, especially with Bison damage, but oh, that should be it. Are we going to see, okay, what do you think? What do you think? Do you think we're going to see the Bison again or the Blanka?
Well, I just got answered before I could say anything. Rookie stomping a mud hole into Ruffian, but Ruffian's still gonna be the resilient character and stick to Bison. By God, super scissor kick, by God.
Super scissor kick, throw. You're playing the game right. I'm really curious why we're seeing this. I mean, obviously there's like a matchup thing, I would have to guess right here, or they're like, they know each other maybe, very possibly. But so far the Bison's looking better now than it did last time by a whole lot. In fact, they're now 1 hit away. They're in scissor kick range. That's all you need. Scissor kick AA.
Yo, I gotta say that Ruffian is turning it around. I think they're being a lot more disrespectful. And you know what? I'm going to say it. I believe in M. Bison.
It's hard not to believe in M. Bison. Honestly, the comeback potential is just so huge. The damage, especially if you're impatient, you take risks, Bison just crushes you. Oh, didn't spend any meter. He's going to get another opportunity to spend meter, though.
Oh, he's definitely going to spend meter with the level 3. That's a lot of damage. And we're going to go ahead and attack the drive gauge while we're at it. A little bit of icing on the cake.
Oh, no.
Plants him down. And it's all Bison, baby.
Oh, what do you do? What do you do? This is one of the scariest characters in the entire game to get burned out against in the corner. Scissor kick by itself feels like you're burned out against it. Like, even when you're not, you're just like, what is going on? But when you're actually burned out, scissor kick is just like, it's like the infinite. Like, you just got to deal with it and you're dead.
The main answers for scissor kick are neutral jump or drive impact, and both of them are pretty risky. But remember, Bison does not have a good reversal, unlike Luke.
True, and we haven't actually seen too many situations where we've actually seen Ruffian's Bison on the defense, where it's coming on top. Can be definitely a lot tougher against Luke. Oh, blocks. Does go into burnout from blocking it. Luckily, didn't get actually hit, though, so no full combo.
But look at that life lead. Even though Ruffian isn't burnt out, they got a lot of runway to spare and make mistakes.
Too much runway. Oh, okay. Scissor kick connected, point blank, but decided to just block instead. Maybe would have had a little bit of an advantage to like grab or throw, but didn't want to get EXDP'd because it might be enough.
Man, Rookie, their lead is being chipped away by those overheads. Nope, Ruffian will not get the burnout combo, but instead we'll just put him in the corner. 2 throws. Well, no, yep, not going to do it for a third. until that point.
The eventual third. It's
The
the
eventual
delayed third. And that was wild too. Walked up, blocked the wake up jab, and then pressed the button afterwards. Really a good call, but a strange call, I would say overall. But like I said, it's correct, and that's all. It's all you need is to be correct.
Well, it's a strange call, and when a stranger calls, you want to put him on the hang-up like Rookie will be doing with that level 3.
Already at half of their minutes are gone, their cell phone minutes. Oh, more than half now, about like 1/4 life, 3.5th life. That didn't make any sense. Oh, didn't get the full hit. That was a little bit too far away with how that hit. So big opportunity lost and a ton of life lost.
Yeah, Ruffian does not have a lot of life to spare, and instead they're just gonna make a collect call and collect that damage with a critical heart on Rookie. This is gonna be their game, 1-1, baby.
This place will be your gravy. This is that's the big adaptation. Okay, so I was like not super confident in the Bison, to be honest, in game number 1, but it might have just taken a minute to kind of warm back up into it after playing Blanka. I know that's certainly a thing that happens to people who change characters a lot.
Yeah, this is not a Hot Pocket, man. This is one of those deep dish pizzas that you gotta really put in the microwave for a while. You gotta let the dough and the cheese melt.
Ugh, I'm hungry. That sounds really good, but Life Bar is melting in this matchup, so that's pretty juicy. Oh no, again, the exact same thing. Trying to get that conversion, but it's just a little bit short. Needs to kind of be cognizant of that. I think it's just the spacing off of that scissor kick. Not gonna let it happen. Nice block though.
The DDT is going to put the icing on the cake, and Rookie takes their round. Now let's see what's on the menu for Ruffian.
A cross up, and they ate it. They ate that one quickly. It took a lot of damage for it. That's like me eating a pizza. Both of those things are true.
Yes, but Ruffian's serving up a scissors kick, and Rookie responds with a drive impact. Excellent. Overhead. That overhead's so ridiculous, especially off of drive rush.
Yeah, great choice to parry. I mean, a lot of things right there would have been beaten by the parry, and we haven't seen a whole lot of grabs come out, so I do like that. The pressure just continues, though. 1 round apiece.
Ruffian with 2 games over Rookie's 1. If they win this match, they will get the reset, and they're going to reset it with the Bison. The Bison!
Do they have 2 games? I thought they only won 1.
Wait,
but
I thought it was 1.
Yeah, I feel like
Mission
it's 1-1.
control.
Could be wrong. Who knows? Counting is hard. Luke can't count.
But he
Count
could definitely count on that level 3 super to put some good damage on Ruffian.
Oh, okay, maybe it's 2-1. I don't know how I somehow missed that there was a second Bison win. Apparently, I'm not watching this game, but right now, Rookie's trying to prevent this reset from happening then. Oh, nice. Honestly, the air is pretty good in the corner. Oh, but gets hit by the Psycho Crusher. That's so much space built.
And Ruffian has the meter advantage. They could just land 1 combo and then miss with the throw. And Rookie spinning it L just to get on the inside. They're burnt out. Ruffian has the time to wait it out, get that double gauge, and they can just drive rush and do something stupid.
They waited until they were a little bit closer to do the Psycho Crusher. I like that a lot. Ooh, that was enough? They did that much chip? That was an absurd amount of chip. I was like, why did they do that? But I am wrong.
Yeah, after 2 Psycho Crushers, they got the kill with the chip damage. You said it before, Chef, that you don't want to be burnt out against a Bison, and we have seen this lesson come to fruition twice in this set.
Yeah, one of the scariest characters to get burned out against, for sure. Like, everything becomes a scary approach tool. Everything is a huge chip tool. Again, I really, truly did not expect that was going to be that much chip, but nice reset. So now the ground is even. This is the first set loss, technically, that Rookie has taken in the entire tournament. Could Ruffian win the entire thing from losers?
Also, just wanted to corroborate with Ruffian winning the game is that we did see a 3-game streak on that.
Yeah, that must just happen so fast. I was not even keeping track.
Well, Bison commits some highway robbery, and Rookie gonna have to fight really hard. This is the most they've been challenged this whole tournament, and it's from their fellow countrymen of Ruffian.
Yeah, also, I mean, most characters that Rookie's fought have not had the damage of Luke, but this is just high damage on both sides. So really, that's probably also why these matches feel so fast. Nice, gonna be able to land the drive rush into the crouch medium kick. Full conversion, puts the bomb, and that's gonna be plus. That's over.
Yeah, plus they were, and they're going to minus and subtract the rest of Rookie's life. Now, both of these, both players, Rookie and Bison, between Blanka, Bison, and Luke, these guys love their high damage characters.
Yeah, I mean, especially with good tools that lead to high damage. Oh, that's gonna hurt so much. Going for the full thing, overhead, set up the bomb, one more mix, goes for the grab this time.
You never want to spend super bar and then get your butt kicked right after. You just lose two things.
Yeah, two resources, big important resources. Pressure with the knee, and that is gonna actually, trade the AA. That's all you need, though. I was gonna say, it manages to burn out Rookie just from blocking alone.
Yeah, but because Rookie was burnt out in the corner, to quote my fellow commentator K-Vox, it was definitely a Zugzwang situation, as in every move is a losing move.
Oh no, the walk under for the super opties. Yo, that is so nice. All right, set it up. Are you finally gonna EXDP and give us the two-touch, the stun with the bomb?
Look at the cascade of mistakes that Rookie is making. We are in mental Jenga right now, and that tower is teetering.
Okay, lands a jump in. That's a good way to rebalance that tower just a little bit, especially now you've got the corner and the wall as well. Safe jump? No, actually just goes for the full follow-up.
We're gonna get the full follow-up, and Rookie's still gonna spend it all, but the scissors kick finds the mark and trades for the win. Oh man, this is a turnaround.
Rookie needs to find something, and quickly. That is going to be potentially one more round, and it's going to be 5 games straight, and they do not want that to happen. You've got to fight back here, otherwise you're going to be on the back foot for so long. Meter's about to be 3 for both sides, too. Oh, no, gets just counter hit by the knee completely. Everything's hitting. Everything is hitting.
It is hitting, and it's hitting hard, and the level 3 is going to make it. Oh, my God, this is 2-0. Remember how you brought up that Rookie has not dropped a game? Well, Mom Spaghetti, they're dropping a lot of games, but Ruffian is playing out of their mind.
And how wild is it too that the only person who beat Ruffian did not make top 8? They were so close in multiple matches, but they just did not quite make it. That's super unfortunate. Ursa playing an awesome Honda, but Ruffian is now looking unstoppable. Up 2 games, he's one more with this entire tournament, and they're already halfway to doing this first round.
Yeah, with barely using any resources, they got less than 1 gauge spent.
Oh, no.
And you can see the confidence in Ruffian. They're taking a lot more risk and putting Rookie in these bad situations. Forget Zugzwang. We're in a Kobayashi Maru.
Oh my goodness, they even confirmed that. I think the counter hit confirmed that off of the crouching medium punch counter hit. That was disgusting. That tournament point now for Ruffian to win 6 games straight against Rookie. Oh no, that is the worst thing you could possibly do. Okay, bomb mix up. Do not EXDP, or do it so that I can have a good time watching it.
No, Rookie's gonna play a little bit more defensive, but they're holding the parry just to make a little bit of gauge back, and a little bit of a gauge back is taken away because of the perfect parry from Ruffian.
No AA this time. Okay, good jump out. This is the only opportunity. You're literally fighting for your tournament life here. Good DP as well. No tricks on being able to AA that right there. Did not get the punish though on that wake up.
Yeah, the punish is only -6, and Rookie was too far away to do anything. The rare 3 throws in a row, delays it, lands the crouching medium punch, and you better spend that meter. Oh, thank God, please.
Oh, it's not enough. It's not enough, but the grab is barely enough. What a risk right there, not finishing it, not going for the 3 bar, just spending 1, but it might pay off because now they've got a lot of meter to potentially take this game, their first game in 5 games. But right now, immediate level 3 spend, immediately off the bat.
Yeah, recover the gauge, do the damage, get the damage taken out. That's why. Early victory. Cement your championship now. But they cemented themselves into the corner, so close to being burnt out, and Rookie jumping like a madman. Drive rush? No.
Yeah, Rookie knew that if they blocked one more scissor kick, one more Cycle Crusher, they were burned out, and then it was maybe over, but they didn't. They jumped away from everything. They got over the Cycle Crushers. They've got the corner positioning. I mean, things are looking scary. Normal's trading, but they do have corner positioning at least.
And level 3 super. With one combo, Rookie will kill this. Stops just short. Scissors kicks puts them in burnout. Rookie has no tools to build their victory. And Rufian's holding all the cement mix in the world for the foundation.
All right, dash up level 3. What else can you do? If you get touched once, you're basically done here.
The same can be said for both fighters. Misses with the Cycle Crusher, 2 tabs, 1 more mix. The tip damage finds it. Rufian is your first breakout champion, playing and fighting.